everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful evening tonight, and welcome in! Special shout out to Hello for claiming the best seat in the house. But as always, a good evening to all of my guests tonight. To Hello, to Turtle, and to Spidey, and anyone else out there that's lurking tonight. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening and taking care of yourselves. I also hope you're taking care of your heating, because if it's anything like it is over here, it is bloody cold tonight. I don't even know why. It doesn't seem like it should be that cold tonight. The windows aren't frosted. I didn't have to defrost the motor this evening. Maybe because it was raining? I don't know. It's just really cold, but not like in a way like feels justified, if that makes sense. I don't quite understand what's going on with it, but either way, it is fine because it sets the scene very nicely for tonight's stream. Because we are, of course, here to play some more Final Fantasy X. And we are going to be scaling out let's try that word again. We're going to be scaling up Mt Gagazet tonight after getting, well, let's play it bluntly. We got fucking destroyed last week by a random encounter. I'll be honest, I wasn't prepared for that. I kind of assumed we were on track for being where we should be level-wise with the game, but I guess we were a little under-leveled, maybe? Or maybe the enemy's just a dick. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with the enemy's just a dick. On the plus side, we know that if we see it again, we have to focus him down for sure. Effectum is like so kind to not gliding until that spot. Is it? I guess I just didn't remember it, to be fair. Thinking back on it, I think I've only gotten to like this point of FF10 like... Well, this would be the third time, I guess I could say. So the first time I ever played FF10, I got hard-walled by the first Seymour fight. Well, not the first, the second Seymour fight. The one at Bevelle. That was my unbeatable brick wall when I was a child the first time I played the game. And then some years later, I did get past that fight, and then I got walled shortly after where we're at now, actually. In fact, it's the next boss was the one that was my next wall for the longest time. And then eventually I did beat the game, but I've only been there a couple times, so it's kind of like I'm not massively familiar with this part of the game. Like I said, it's a second big difficulty jump in the game after Macarena Woods. I see, okay. Well, that's fine, honestly. I am going to probably start phasing out the characters a little bit now. I don't really think we need to worry too much about working on, like, Kimari. Probably going to keep working on, like, obviously Tidus. Definitely Yuna. Probably we'll keep working on maybe Oren and Waka. I feel like I should work with Riku, but at the same time, if I'm not going for the post-game, I don't know if it's really worth it, because I'll be honest, I don't know the good combos for Riku's mix. And I'm not really sure about, I'm not sure how good she is if you don't know them. Hey, mate, King, welcome in, welcome, you're doing well, welcome in. We don't talk about working for who's Kimari. You know what, there's actually one thing I'm kind of kicking myself for, actually. I remember I used a sphere to give Waka cheer, which I still don't think was a bad move. I think cheer's a good move to have on a second character. But I'm now kicking myself for it because I just realised I could probably have used that exact same sphere to put Yuz onto Yuna, and that probably would have been better. Maybe when we start up, actually, maybe we'll have a look. I don't remember exactly what our sphere stash looks like. We might have enough that we can afford to do that. I just think the Albed potions are so good that having more characters that can use them can only be a good thing. Which I'm changing the word to keep the immersion. Exactly, that's why that's the high quality streams you come here for. Exactly. How many streamers will actively change the weather just to suit the stream? Exactly, none. I'm actually just built different. That's how it works. 100%. Kalahari, I've been to that hotel water park before. Man, I want to go to a water park. I haven't been to a water park in forever. In fact, I haven't actually even been swimming in forever. Look, I live in England, okay? You don't really swim in England. Like, not if you can avoid it. By all means. I think, God, the last time I ever went to a water park was... Gosh, we're talking a long time ago now. It would have been when we went to America. And that was like forever ago. That was like... decades ago. Granted, Typhoon Lagoon was like fucking amazing. Like that was one of the highlights of the holiday, but man, no, I want to go to a water park, damn it. Hold on, I'm not expecting to get anything, but water parks in the UK. Are there actually any water parks in the UK? I have no idea what I'm expecting to find here. Oh, Alton Towers has one. Huh. And so if you're unfamiliar, which you probably are, Alton Towers is like one of the big kind of amusement parks we have over here. So like, if I had to like pick them out, in my personal opinion, I'd say like the big three that most people know. You have Thorpe Park, which has a lot of big roller coasters. You have Chessington, which is a little bit more, I don't know, quite kiddie. It's not kiddie, but it just has like more smaller rides for like younger kids. Not as many big roller coasters. I mean, Alton Towers, I've only been to like once because it's way further away from me than the others. I mean, I don't know why I'm looking at this now. Like, I'm never going to be going to a water park. Well, I guess I could go in the middle of winter. Who's going to stop me, right? Is it actually open? Sorry, this has become like a brief diversion. I'm just curious. I'm just curious if it's actually even open, or if they just do it seasonally. According to Google, it does open tomorrow at 10 a.m. I mean, there's no shot I'd ever get there in time, but I guess that is a thing I could, in theory, do. Anyway, that diversion aside, I guess the endurance swim training time. I'm an okay swimmer. I was never like amazing in it. The problem I had with swimming was actually a fantastic problem to have. I could swim perfectly fine. I could swim, whatever. The thing I found difficult with swimming was actually submerging myself. Granted, I've had a few body upgrades and remodelings since then, but when I was little, like the body that I had at the time, I don't quite know. Like, I don't know if it was an issue with the body I was using at the time, or if it was a a skill issue. That's the word I'm looking for. But I couldn't go underwater. It was too buoyant. Hey, Richard! Got it. Helm's a natural fish. I mean, honestly, kind of. You would think a robot would be heavy and would just sink to the bottom, but somehow I did not have that problem. I had the opposite problem. Like, genuinely, I'm going to give you the most undignified image you can possibly picture in your mind right now, right? I remember when we went on holiday to Spain, and like, Lady Helm, by comparison, she was a really good swimmer when she was young. You know. My sister Unix, also a very good swimmer. My family are all competent at worst swimmers. I remember we were on a holiday, I was trying to get the hang of it. I was trying to go under the water, and I couldn't. Like, I would literally like trying to go under water, and my arse would be sticking up in the air. So I'm just sitting there like flailing, trying to go beneath the water, and I just couldn't. I don't know why. I guess it's a great problem to have. I've never got to worry about getting, waterlogged and like stuck at the bottom, but still. If ever in Shipwreck, use pocket image to summon help to save myself. I guess so. I've already got two. Like, look, listen. Look, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Just imagine you're doing the cuts back ass pose. Oh man, that's so good. Damn, you know what? That'd be a great meme art, actually. Oh man, so give me ideas for things now. Jacko pose to float. Man, that was a meme that didn't really stick around too long, was it? I enjoyed the Jacko pose meme, but it felt like it just kind of disappeared almost overnight, weirdly. Where's Helm? Who would be Mega Man in that equation then? I guess maybe I could do. Oh, I could do something. I could do it like with like Yomi. Right, that could be really dumb. Just like directly trace Mega Man and turn him into Yomi, like the exact same face, but it's Yomi instead. That's an idea for maybe later. Mega Yomi, exactly. That's definitely an idea for later, perhaps. I haven't actually done any art in a while. I've been not really demotivated, just haven't really been in the mood for it. But doing something dumb like that for some memory, that could be quite a fun idea. Alright guys, I want to fire up the game, which will require a moment of setup because I don't pre-fire it because, again, for whatever reason, the PC ports of 10 are bad. But I'll catch you guys at the game screen in just a sec. So please keep your arms, legs, and various body parts clear the closing doors. Okie dokie, let's get this fired up, shall we? Oh, it's actually not even my, whoopsie, it's not in my last 5 games played on Steam. I've been playing a few other things off stream. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Something about the, okay, so I did put that patch thing in to try and improve the stability. I'll be honest, I've not really stress tested it to see if it's worked, but something about that patch to kind of allow it to access more RAM or whatever, somehow has also broken the connection to Steam somehow. I don't quite understand how or why it's happened, but for whatever reason, it's also had the side effect of making Steam not track how long we've played. So according to Steam, we've only played for 3.6 hours. It turns out you download the replace all textures with Walker's face. There are some fantastic meme mods for FF10, right? I've already mentioned the one that replaces the entire soundtrack with the Titus Laugh remix versions, but there's also one that is... I don't know if it replaces all or a lot of the textures, but like... Actually, it might just be Titus, I know I think about it. There's definitely one that replaces Titus's textures with Thomas the Tank Engine, and it's really fucking cursed. Anyways, let's see if we did have any spheres that we could use for Yuna to teach her use, because that would be good. Skill, is use a skill? Delay Buster, delay attack, hold on, this might... God, this would be so much easier if this interface was followable. Hold on, is it not classed as a skill? Is that the problem? Is it ability? Wait, that's also an ability though. So is skill only for... It's only the attack-looking ones, isn't it? We could teach her a mug. That's silly if nothing else. Actually, you know what? I'm going to teach Mug to, oh, do I want to teach Mug to Titus? I could teach him the breaks instead. I kind of like the idea of teaching him Mug, though. Because, like, he hits really hard. And if we can hit really hard and get a steal, like, that's got to be worth it, right? Uses in the special menu, skill. Got it. Yeah, fuck it, I'm going to use it. I'm going to teach him Mug. Because, like, he's one of our strongest guys, so having him being able to also get items for us, that's surely going to be good, right?
Summoner Yuna!
Oh, right, we had this last one. We can't skip this, can we?
What is it?
I forgot they just shot up to sing awkwardly at us. This really is awkward as fuck, like... I've seen videos of people in public, like, singing to people at random, and it's just like, even if you're a good singer, I don't think it's physically possible to do that without it being, on some level, incredibly awkward. Can cutscenes in FF10? True, fair point. I thought it was so bad in the remaster. To be fair, it is not unique to the remaster. The mouth flaps were always bad. But I think the mouth flaps are actually about the same in the remaster, but the high-res models are the ones that are significantly worse, I believe. They were better, were they actually? I mean, it has been forever since I played the PS2 version, so I might have been misremembering, but I just remember the PS2 always had really bad mouth flaps, like FF10, 10-2, and Kingdom Hearts. Like, I remember them all having really, really bad mouth flaps. Although Kingdom Hearts did at least have good lip sync on the high-res 3D faces. Okay, let's say so I haven't got to sit through that again. Because I'm just awkward for everyone involved. What would you ask next, Helm? A 16th Final Fantasy game? Strictly speaking, we've had a 16th Final Fantasy game, right? Because you had, like, Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 15 was the 16th Final Fantasy game because 10-2 exists. Now, if they made a numbered Final Fantasy 16, that would be probably really cringe. It'd probably be, like, really edgy and, like, grim dark for no reason, and probably also control, like, absolute penis, if I had to guess. mouth flaps are bad on PS2 because they were time to back. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I know that they were obviously they're not going to resync everything for the the dub. I get that, but it doesn't change the fact that they're still bad. Okay, we should probably just like keep using Riku a little bit. Riku can keep contributing. Yuna, just guard for now. Ow! Jesus! We're gonna be guarded, I suppose. Okay, Riku, get the fuck out of there. Let's get in. Okay, so I think we're gonna. We need to work on Lulu because Lulu, we need to get her tier 3 spells again. We lost that. So we only have Water Gun. This guy is weak to Blizzard. What are you weak to? You were healed by water. Okay, so we just Blizzard over this guy. Wow, that was like pathetic. Lulu's gonna be the black mage and she did like 300 damage. I mean, this guy might just have really crazy magic defense, I guess, but still. I think we can keep working on Marco. Marco is like not a bad character. Honestly, silence is probably not bad to have. Or it could just not work. That's fine as well, I guess. Alright, get out of here. Let's get in Titus. Let's slice and dice. Actually, did we actually use all of them? I can't remember. No, we just took a hit. You didn't actually use them.
I foresee no difficulty.
Okay, threaten you.
Do not move.
Immune, cool. I don't think I've ever used threaten, to be honest. I think there's like one boss you can use it on. Okay, we've got the TK one. Walker, take care of it. Or, don't. Wow, Walker took like a... The explosion did less damage than the Thundarma spell. Alright, try this. Slice and dice. Great! Hey! And it doesn't trigger the counter response. That's handy. I guess Armor Break could do so. Well, we can just break. We can just hit him, right? Yeah, I forgot Owen just hits really fucking hard. So, is there any way we can get a second copy of the... Was it special spheres to learn use? Mark costs MP? Are you shitting me? Why? God damn it! I mean, I guess I'm doing it, but it still sucks. I hate... Why are thieves never good? Why is thievery not allowed to be good in any fucking video game ever? Why? Why is there always some bullshit attached to it? We haven't got any experience there as well, it's awful. Bribing Elementoises. You can also find one in the final dungeon. I see. Okay, well, I believe Elementois is the next area. We can try for that. I don't actually know if we have Bribe on Miku or not. So if we... I don't know if we gave up on it. Did we pass up on Bribe? Or is it still... have we yet to find it yet? What's that node? Copycat. No, that's not Bribe. That's the black magic part of the grid. Going down this way. Did we just ignore it? I might just ignored it, to be fair. The 1.3 million... Oh, okay, never mind. Fuck that noise. Yeah, okay, I'm not that worried about it. It'd be nice to have, not that nice to... There is... You know what we could do, actually, in theory? Hold on. So, like, we have... Wait, do we have the return... Wait. We have the Friend Sphere and the Return Sphere. We could have Yuna Friend Sphere back to, like, Kimari? Where's Kimari at? He's, like, right here. What's this one? Jinx. We could have Kimari... Oh, no, it's Mug. Where's Regular Steel? Where's Regular Steel? Is that over there? We could have Kimari go back here, and then Friend Sphere, Yuna to Kimari, get Steel and use, and then Return Sphere back. I actually don't even hate that. Alright, Kimari, good news. You should be part of the game for a little bit longer. Yeah, have some HP, I suppose. Alright, we will be using Kimari for a little bit longer. But it's worth it because it's all in the name of making Yuna better. Okay, these guys have confusion, which means we need to kill them as soon as we can. Nice. Very nice. Good dodge. Oh my god, that's the counter-attack? Wait, that's amazing! I don't think I've ever seen... I mean, like, never saw, I just never paid attention to Wakka's counter. I love that they gave him, like, a unique melee attack, that's so good. Oh, it's still alive. Can we kill it, please? There we go. Okay, now we can start tagging everyone else in. Just to waste some time. Let's see. Wait, can we learn self-destruct? Actually, I think we might have learned off the Lonso guys. Use Kimari Madness. Look, Kimari is... We found the utility for Kimari, which is by making him a taxi for a better character. We have found the intended use case of Kimari. This is putting a block in our face, isn't it? I wonder if we don't get experience points if they blow up. Like, I wonder if that's why we didn't get many points from that last fight. Let's just have all and finish it. Or try to. Well, we said try to. Bombs? I mean, that should still count, right? It still died. Okay. Keep on healing. Me who used Kimari in my first PS2 playthrough to teach Yuna and the Ultima since he was still in his first... Wait, is that a thing we can do? Hold on, where is Ultima with regards to Kimari? Is that it there? It's right there. We haven't got level 4 keys, though, have we? No, not even close. So I guess you'd need at least 3 level 4 keys to get in there. Okay, I remember this goober. This guy had the, you know what, I wonder if we can... Actually, we should just steal from them. Okay, only antidotes, that's not very good. Nice. We'll just waste a turn with Lulu, I suppose. And let's get in... Wakka. Not much luck with the old TKO this time. Good, good. Okay, we should be okay then. And yeah. I wonder if Wakka will evade encounter when this other guy starts doing counterattacks. That'd be quite funny if so. He's getting psyched. I did not see him immune. He's not immune to 2KO. It's weird, considering like how weird this is, like clearly a bit of a difficulty spike in terms of the enemies being a lot tankier. Okay, can we counter the counter? No, we cannot. Okay. He won't counter anything else we do here now. So we just like bring in. And well, I guess we could try, but I don't want to waste that many. I forgot we had water door already for her. I thought we didn't have any of them. Weak to fire. You know, we could just let's just be in effort. It's weak to fire. If it's fire. They only seem to counter-attack physical attacks, so presumably if we just... Oh, we only have regular fire? That seems like nothing, right? That's still hit way harder than I was expecting. A tier 1 fire? That's pretty good. It's better than anything Lulu fucking does. We can probably finish it with this. There we go. Tit for tat. Is that a counter-attack weapon for Riku? Probably not very good, but like... I mean... On the one hand, it's counter-attack, but on the other hand, like, it's Riku. She does, like, no damage. It's kind of hard to get excited about. I'm not waiting to get, like, the bad magic. So you have to customize it onto them. So you basically have to use, like, items to teach the summons new abilities. It's kind of annoying, because you need, like, a lot of items to be able to learn what are often not particularly exciting abilities. Okay, we're going to move Kamari. Go here, and then we can just go... That little tiny sliver of route is going to take us time, isn't it? That's annoying. Oh, there's no nodes there, duh. I'm like, wait, why can't I use a node here? Right, there's nothing to use. Why can we go from Devastator and Hot Knuckle to Tit-for-Tat? You take the second build, make a good fight. Yeah, so we have got that. We have got the ability teaching thing. But it's like, it's really expensive, a lot of these. Like, okay, cheer and focus not too bad. Like, you want spells? Like, there's the actual... yeah, here we go. So, like, fish, these ones are fairly mundane. But, like, Fire... Oh, we can actually teach Fire. Wait, we teach Fire Arga. I thought these were way harder than this. Fuck it, let's get Fire Arga. Why would we not? Does Shiva have Blizzarga access? Can't learn Blizzarga. Oh, Albaz can learn Zombie Attack? That's really funny. I don't think it's good, but it's funny. Yeah, we need like a bunch of potions if we want to teach him any healing, unfortunately. I did myself to teach Falafel, Bahamut, and Hidden Aeon, Curaga, the Elemental Aeons, the Gar level, Spell Absorb. Yeah, honestly, like, it's good that we've got that for effort now. Definitely a big boost for him. I mean, you know what? I want to try it out. He was doing like 1,000 to that guy beforehand. I wonder what he'd do now. But first, we have to not die. Nice. Why it's kind of expensive to teach the healing spells, because, you know, healing is just really strong, especially on Aeons, but it would be nice if it was a little bit cheaper. Or maybe if there was, like... I don't know, maybe, like, some sort of mechanism by which it could become cheaper, you know? Like, maybe it starts expensive and, like, the higher level you get, the more discount you get on it or something. These guys are weak to ice. So let's bring in Shiva. Let's take a lot of grinding for stuff, mostly Gil for bribes. That's fair. I've never really been too interested in like the end game of FF10. To be fair, a lot of JRPGs, I've never found the end game. I'd say the end game, the post game, I should say. Wow, that was really underwhelming. How are you doing less? You know what? These things probably just have like higher defense, right? Magic defense. Yeah, this is pretty not actually the play, is it? Raiders. You know, the TKO still does not... Wait, we're not on the TKO, are we? We're on the counter-attack. That's why it's not fucking working! I'm dumb! I thought we were on the TKO though, I thought it said that. Unless I just misread the interface. Entirely possible. Nice! Amazing crit. post-game 10 is just super bosses, so I do not begrudge anyone doing the old skipper. Yeah! That's the thing, like most JRPGs, the post-game is just super bosses, and... There we go. TKO time. Let's see if we can TKO him. I did not see immune. That means we can, in theory. Let's see if Waka can TKO it. No, he cannot. Oh well. That's fine, we know we tank this.
That's how it's done.
That's how it's done. Let the enemy blow themselves up. It does kind of feel like we don't get many XP points for them, though. Anything over here? Sphere. Take a look.
Hello, Yuna. I hope you are well. I wonder how old you are now that you're watching this.
It's weird to think that people vlog in Spira.
Like your mother. I wish I could see you.
Also, Orla must be fucking freezing over there.
Oh,
like, Orla, you have a coat on, you're choosing to not wear one sleeve.
Regards. So far, our journey has been very entertaining. Of course, it is a hard journey, but I have no regrets. It is the path I have chosen.
I always kind of wish they would do, like, a prequel game where you get to do Vasca's journey. Also, Jet, how are you not dead?
The way you want to do it.
Look at what you're wearing, or what you're not wearing, I guess.
Themselves. To those who do. Listen close, Yuna. Your future is yours to make. Live the way
and that's how it's done. Look up. I just tagged over my face. Oh, exactly.
You have your father.
Let's get this Vasca, like, at the same time, getting through past it was so satisfying. Vasca's dress looks like it can fit in 4 more alchemy spears. Wait, is Vasca like the only person that canonically has a sphere grid? Wait, I thought the Vasca spheres, I thought those unlocked more overdrives for Auron. Maybe you need more? I don't know. Okay, this encounter we can do.
Not much has changed in 10 years.
Oh! Bam. This is perfect though, because it's the exact same encounter that we ran into before. So we can actually like see how much Fire Arga does compared to fire. I guess we'll use Luna to soften this one up a little bit. Actually, I don't know what it's weak to. I'm not going to gamble on that. Let's try Kimari instead. Good. That's not great. Good. Okay, let's test that theory that I think you said, Spidey. Let's see whether or not Asuna cures confusion in this one.
Light shines strong, our woe be gone.
Hey, it does! Let's go. Okay. Good job we haven't got a lie on them. Hey, Waka! Oh, well, you know, easy come, easy go. Stone him, Waka. Bam. Good effort. Alright, let's have some effort. Let's see what effort Fire Arga does. It was doing about, what, 1.5k with fire? This has got to do like a ton of damage, surely. But 4 times the MP, you'd fucking think so. I guess it works out. It's like 4 times the MP, 4 times the damage. Maths out. This won't actually kill him, unfortunately. But this should. There we go. I actually don't know how Aeons recover MP. They just uncover it by walking, or is it only at save points? Haste Bracer, hello? Wait, oh, it's Oren, not Waka. Right, Oren's Bracers. Oh, it's SOS Haste. That's less good. Yeah, I think we'll just leave on the dartboard, I guess. Remember, it goes second over at 1, third at 3, and fourth at 10. I didn't even realize there were that many, jeez. Yeah, we're never getting the fourth one. What is this one? This is... Dispel. Sure. And orange, even more of a house. Waka, you can keep tagging along, I guess. What's down here? Not much. I guess that's whatever this is. Full break. Yeah, we're not gonna get full break. I'm not even sure if I should be bothering with Riku. I guess we've got like 1 or 2 more areas with her where using her will be mattering, but here we go. We'll get some more HP. What's that spell? Demi? Oh, death. Yeah, we're not casting death. Alright. Fire Blizzarga! And now, Yuna, you can become the replacement Lulu. Fire Blizzarga! And Thundarga. Alright, Lulu has officially reached her expiration date. Just for comparison, Yuna is on 48 magic. Lulu's on 30. Yeah, Yuna has like 50% more magic than Lulu. That's ridiculous. Great black mage, by the way. Oh, it's a brick house. He's mighty, letting it all hang out. He's a very large man. You know what? Let's test out that new black magic, okay? This one's weak to fire, weak to ice. Let's try Blizzarga on this guy. Let's see how we do with... So we did about, what, 1,000 with Shiva's Blizzara? Let's see what Yuna's Blizzarga does. It's not as good as Shiva's, but it's still pretty good. I mean, like, if she was using Blizzara, it wouldn't be as good, I meant to say. Oh. How many FF games have magic actually be threatening, really? I think the issue with magic in Final Fantasy games isn't that the magic isn't powerful. I think it often is fairly powerful. The problem becomes that it costs MP. Like, this is 16 MP per cast. That's a lot of MP. Plus, Yuna is also a healer. Let's see what the fire does on this guy. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd call that pretty decent, yeah. But, like, thinking of, say, FF6, for instance, right? Like, Ultimate in FF6 is not a bad spell. It's a very good spell. It's one of the best things you could be doing near the end of the game, I think. The problem becomes that you have MP to worry about. And in a lot of Final Fantasy games, by the end of the game, frequently you're just doing the same amount of damage the spell would be dealing with a basic attack. That's the issue, I think. It's part of why I think it's interesting that in this game there is a ability you can get that makes it so that all of your spells cost exactly 1 MP. I think that's actually like a perfectly reasonable thing. I would actually love to see an RPG take the idea of like spellcasting where as you level up and as you get the higher levels of the spells, the lower level spells start to cost less and less to cast. Until eventually you can just cast, you know, fire as a basic attack for free. Because in the same way that like wizards tend to make martials in Pathfinder and D&D kind of irrelevant, you have kind of the opposite with Final Fantasy. The martials make the casters irrelevant because they can do their things consistently. Like, I can click attack with Waka, and I just get to deal 1,000 damage. Or I can play Auron, and I can just click attack with Auron and deal 1,400. Whereas if Yuna wants to deal that kind of damage, she needs to cast a spell that costs MP. And even then, she's not always doing that much damage. Like, I kind of don't want to cast it right now because of the MP, because I'm going to do it. I'm doing it, but... Like, that's a big opportunity cost, you know? That's MP we can't now use for something else. That reminds me of how some games have low magic that can be multi-single target. That's another thing this game is lacking, actually, that kind of makes magic significantly worse. You know, let's summon Albaz. I just want to see what Albaz does if he just, like, smacks him. Why use fire? I'll go for use fire times 6. Yeah, true. But, like, this game has, like, no good AoE options for the main characters. Outside of, like, overdrives. Jeez, look at that. That's a ton of damage. Like, I always thought that the old school Final Fantasy approach of you can group cast a spell, but if you group cast it, the what's the word? Potency gets cut in like a third. So it becomes way weaker. But if you're at a point where your mages are strong enough that they, you know, can easily one-shot things, it makes the spells into good, just room clearers, you know? Okay, even more magic on you, she's only getting stronger. I'm still not really sure why I'm working on Riku. I just feel like I should. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I should be doing it for some reason. I guess for why there's some AoE options in X is that motion of fight 3 enemies. You know, that is true. The encounters are quite small. But at the same time, like, you have some AoE options. They're just only tied to, like, overdrives. Or the use command, actually. Doesn't the use command have a lot of AoEs?
Yes, I think so.
Nice. That was along with ultimate. I don't know, I just feel like having some AoE options in this game would have been a nice middle ground, you know? Even if it was something like a ability. Like, you learn the ability, like, group cast or something. And when you use group cast, it just, like, doubles or triples the cost of a spell in exchange for everyone in the enemy party. I don't know if we use Kamara yet. Counter! Damn, that's counter ties. Well, we know that Albaz just destroys it, so... I do like how abrupt it goes from, like, the summoned flash and just him just plummeting. He was waiting for this. You know, it's a little weird, actually. And I've said before that, like, the FF10 version of Bahamut is not my favourite. But it's a little odd that, like... Okay, he's got these giant fucking feet. Like, look at those feet. They're enormous. He's got, like, the Mega Man feet going on. And yet his basic attack is, like, a slap. I don't know, like, it feels weird that they give him tiny little hands and giant feet, and yet the hands are what does the basic attack. Oh, who do we miss? Oh, Riku. That's alright. Honestly, I might even just start benching Riku as well. I don't think I really need to worry too much. Yeah.
Greetings, Lady Yuna. My name is Want.
And I have an accent that's unlike anyone else in this game.
We've met several times before, right?
Have we?
Not running today?
I have to carry on my brother's business.
Oh, did Owaka fucking die?
You've met him, I think. Owaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Is he fucking dead?
Wait, you're that guy's brother?
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yuna, but the temple imprisoned him for helping traitors.
Oh.
They imprisoned him because of us?
He doesn't regret it, though. In fact, he told
So
me
he's probably dead.
before they took him, "Don't worry about me, just go help Lady Yuna."
But why would your brother do this for us?
Well, hey, this isn't the time for talking. There's
Sure.
dealing to be done. Welcome to O'Walker's.
What are you selling? Jewelry Bay's probably not bad. That's also probably good. Although these are extremely expensive. Oh, I do want that. Yeah, I do want that one. That's really good. Yeah, we want that. Hopefully nothing else here I care too much about. Plus a bracelet would be okay, but...
I will be sure to keep your brother in my prayers.
He's doing the same for you, lady.
This guy actually sells MT4 slot equivalent Makalani after you're not looking for... Ah! And somehow I know exactly where she was, so here I am to help. All merchants are actually telepathic, didn't you know? It's our secret ability. Right, so we haven't got too far to go with Kamari, and then we bench him forever. What is that one there? Is that like... Right. We have a level 2. We have a level 2. I'm very dumb. Well, I guess we're doing this. Yeah, one level 2 is way better than using all those other spheres just to get steal and use. Okay, bet. Keep Marco going this way. I guess it does open us up to, though, if we can find like a really good node for like just numbers. Like if we could find like a node that someone's got like Oren or someone, there's like a bunch of HP nodes nearby or something. We could use that to like warp Yuna over, get her a bunch of HP and then have her go back. And Talis is a long way to go to Haska, huh? Where is Haska? Is it down here? That's Protect. Shell. Where is Haska? Oh, is that it there? There it is, okay. We could have Yuna. Okay, when Talis gets to here, we could turn this into an extra HP node. Warp Yuna over. Yuna gets to double dip on these HP nodes and get Haska, and then she can go back. That's probably not a bad idea. That seems worthwhile. Hey Waleed, are you a robot? I am. I am a perfectly normal robot maid. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better than this guy, because this guy's about to get a... Well, I don't know who we're using for this guy, actually. We're going to use someone on this guy. Let's just pass turn. Kamari. What did this big guy have to steal? Soul Spring? What the fuck is that? Probably an alchemy ingredient? Uh-oh. Well, good thing, wow, we have exactly one more MP than we needed, that's handy. Oh right, I keep forgetting that, like, the life spell in this game is actually good. We do not seem to be having a lot of luck with the old TKO lately, though, do we? I need to get Titus in. Before we bring in the summons. Okay, thank God, no confusion. Okay, that's really bad. Yeah, it's not as bad as it gets. Well, out of here. Maybe we should take Waka off the TKO. I feel like we may have exhausted its usefulness. A lot of the enemies seem to be resistant to it at this point. Put the rematch on. Probably also should be healing a bit as well. Ocean Party. Perfectly normal for some reason. You're allowed to leave the basement after you finish tidying up down there. You made the mess.
They sure keeping us busy.
Better than freezing to death.
You know, I have no problem with the bomb's core mechanic, hit them 3 times, they explode. That's fine. I do kind of wish they were a little bit quicker about it, though. I get that the game just really wants to make sure that you notice what's happening. And it could be a bit faster. Alright, so we actually don't need Riku or Kimari anymore, so we can just do Yuna here. And we can just summon Albaz, and he'll just take care of it. Actually, Impulse damages both. Let's see what this does. I was just moaning about lack of AoE options. Barely survived that, I think. Wait, it doesn't trigger the counter though. Or not the counter, it doesn't make it grow. Although it does have a long cooldown. Dead. I think the takeaway is I really should have been using summons a lot more when I played this game for the first time. I think I vastly underestimated how good they are. I have no idea if I'm in the correct path. I don't remember the route for this area at all. Well, good thing we guarded that. I would have killed her otherwise, I reckon. Nice. And counter. And Clevis. I think FF10's random encounters do fit a very nice kind of middle ground, right? Like in some games, random encounters become like largely trivial after a certain point, and you just kind of mash the attack button through them. 10's encounters almost feel like vaguely like puzzles in a way. Oh, we haven't got enough for us sooner, have we? Yuna, smack him. Actually, no, better idea. Just summon a guy. Summon Ifrit. Gets him out of the battle. Ow. Okay, since you did that, I'm gonna do this to you. Hey, quad 9. Now you just do this. I don't think you can attack this. Because it's not an attack, it's a meteor strike. It's completely different. Yeah, he doesn't care, so we just meteor strike him to death. He's too stubborn. Someone's eternally used for an X early on their innocent win button and make it in their great meat shields. Yes! About to take a huge amount of damage to the face. Just someone to die, I take it for you. Oh, he's getting sacked. And now he's dead. On the plus side, this is going to make actually getting through the encounters a lot quicker. Oh, we went to go this way to get the steel and use first. Is this use or is this steel? This is use. Is it worth getting steel? Probably. Because I mean, if nothing else, it gives Yuna something to do with her turns in the random encounters where she's not attacking right away. That's probably worth it. And I can get there like a bit, like a It's tank a dog and attack someone, exactly, yeah. It's easy to list the things that aren't good against summons. Well, that summons aren't good for, I suppose. You know what? One thing that is a little bit of a missed opportunity, I'm surprised there isn't a summon that... What's the word? On its overdrive, leaves the battlefield, but then it heals the party. Like, that seems like an obvious idea for, you know, like a Phoenix summon, yeah? Oh, well, we kind of need a Phoenix now, actually. You're not going to hit this guy, are you, Oren? No, you're not. Okay. We're actually out of MP, so Phoenix down it is. Man, even the Phoenix downs are okay in this game. Okay, look, I said they were okay, I didn't say they were amazing. There we go. Now, I love Marco's counter animation. It's really goofy, but it works. You know, we can do a Dragon Fang here.
You, away!
I really would like to pick Taz off the floor. Oh right, overdrives also don't trigger counterattacks. How do you feel about that? It's still alive? Damn, it's taking a lot. Must have like barely any left, surely. Okay, let's finish this one off with Albaz. Probably safer. Oh, Albaz is actually kind of hurting a little bit. Oh, no, my one-shots it. I hope we're going the right way. I genuinely have no idea where we're actually going, I'll be real. I've only done this area like twice ever. Okay, you, this fucker. This guy, no mercy. This guy will destroy immediately. You know what? Yeah. We're just coming in strong. We're just gonna go Albaz. How much HP has this guy got? He's only got 2k. I think we just kill him. Yes, we do. Okay. Unfortunately, we might lose Albaz here. Okay, well, rip Albaz. That's unfortunate. I forgot that also, like, just drains our overdrive. That's unfortunate. Oh well. My greed will get the better of me. I think I tried this. If we Monk, does that still instant kill? It does! Neat! Okay. I just psychologically getting to nearly at the point of haste scar. Yuna. I'm gonna get steal on Yuna just because if we're gonna have her use things, we kinda need a way to replenish the stock of things we're using. And we'll just keep moving the boys along. You. Look, sometimes you just have that reaction to enemies, okay? Hold on, what's down here? A treasure or something? I gotta say, this is going so much smoother now that we don't have to keep, like, babysitting every fucking character, like... I'm not gonna say I wish I'd started doing this sooner, but I'm really glad we're doing this now. It would be even better, of course, if we didn't have to do it because Ben, global experience share, but you know, it is what it is. Hey Zoran! Out goes the mountain climb of the furry balloon men. It's going okay. So far we've managed to avoid dying, which is always a good thing. And we also turned Yuna into a thief, so that's fun. You can like see the damage difference. I put it like 2k there.
Farewell.
Yeah, we've gotten to the point now where we can just consistently kill those guys by just beating them.
That's how it's done.
And we turned her into a thief. She's stealing now. We told her the secret of the 5-finger discount. There's nothing over here. Well, an ambush. Not a fan of that, to be honest. I tried dying once, do not recommend it. You know, I'm not really fearing this encounter. Try a different one. Got the thief dressed real quick. Exactly. Why is this little bit here? What a weird bit of path that has no purpose. I wonder if there's like something hidden there, like post-game or something. Let's get Titus out of there before he dies. And let's just dismantle this guy. Oh, Albed potions. We actually need those. You know what, Kimara, you can come back in. I need some Albed potions, so we'll just, yeah, steal a few from this guy. The Albed potion is such a good item. I really don't like the name of it, right? Just because, why the fuck do you need a special command to know how to use a potion? It's the most self-explanatory thing in the world. You open the bottle, you pour into your mouth, you consume. It's a very specific, simple purpose, to be a dead end so you'll have more encounters and burn resources. You know what? I'm not even mad. Fair enough. Fair play. Also, it's weird. We didn't encounter these guys at all, and now we keep running into them. Like 2 back-to-back encounters of just Machina. Shocking. Waka. Oh, Yuna died. I didn't even notice Yuna died. Waka, make Yuna undie. And then Yuna, have a potion. It is kind of fun how, like, the steel command just turns Machina into pinatas. Save. I definitely want to save here, because I know exactly what awaits us at the top of this mountain, and I'm not looking forward to it. In fact, I might even do just a smidge of grinding, just to get a certain upgrade. The upgrade being Hasker. Yeah, I think I want to do that really quickly, because we only need like 1 or 2 levels, I think. 1, 2. We need 2 levels on Titus, and then we get Hasker for both him and Yuna. I think that's worth it. We're going to do just a smidge of grinding, I think. To be fair, we haven't done any like actual grinding this entire game, so I think it's acceptable. Is it cookies and milk? I wish it was cookies and milk.
Father, give me strength.
Give me the strength to dismantle this robot. And Blaska's just looking down at her from the far corner, screaming, "Sure, I didn't raise you that way, young lady, but sure, I'd go off, I guess." Oh, Hasker, you spoil them now. Look. Hasker is one of the best spells in the game. So why would you not want it on multiple party members? Just makes sense. Hey, Otterlin! Tonight's been going good. Hope you're doing well yourself. Welcome in, welcome. We're just doing a little bit of smidgen of grinding here. Just a little bit. Okay, these guys are worth a bit more from what I remember. You have like, what is a soul spring? Is that a thing we can use? Absorbs HP and MP from an enemy. I bet this is garbage. It sounds bad. You just have antidotes though, so I guess we'll steal another soul spring. ever been good in a game. I feel like every game that has a drain spell or drain ability, they're almost never good. Like, either they do such little damage that they're not worth using, or like, no, that's generally actually, they're just generally so weak that they're not worth using. Action RPGs? I guess so. I mean, I'm talking more like classical RPGs, but fair enough, I'll give you that. Now, if you focus by Drain Spellblade, but outside of that, you know, I guess I can see that logic. Damn on! You know, we're going to use Slice and Dice Close again. We need to use Limit Break to learn more. I don't think it's in a Lifesteal Drain because Lifesteal can be kind of cracked in some days. True. So I am specifically talking about an ability that exists for no other purpose than to deal damage to the enemy and restore HP to you. And will generally have a lower power than comparative moves as a means of balancing out. Giga Drain? But see, here's the thing, Mr. Player. Giga Drain is like a good move in the context of as you're leveling up your Pokemon is probably the best thing you could be doing for your grass types. The problem there is you're using a grass type. This is actually, I'm not even being snarky here. This is a true thing, you can check. If you look at like, especially earlier games, they've been a bit better about it in more recent releases. But if you look at early Pokemon games, a lot of the grass type moves just have worse power than similar moves that you would learn at a similar level on different types. Like, I don't remember the exact numbers, but like, if you compare, say, like Giga Drain to like Flamethrower or like Surf, it's lower base power, even though they're clearly meant to be like the equivalents of each other. The best way I've heard it described is the grass type moves in Pokemon are big brain moves in a small brain game. Like they've got all these like bonus effects that are like, oh, you can do this little trick, oh, you can paralyze them or make them fall asleep. And that's true, you can do that. Or you can just click an attack that does more damage and kill them. And I will stress, I'm specifically talking about in the context of a single player run. Obviously, like competitive Pokemon is a completely different beast that I know barely anything about. The only RPGs I see with broken draining skills are the ones that you drain buffs to vampire style. Yeah, see, I'm specifically talking about like HP draining, that's the thing. Like HP drain is just very rarely ever actually any good. Naomi and Grand, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Helm-Chan, the perfectly normal robot maid. Welcome, welcome! We are here tonight playing FF10. We're doing just a little tiny bit of grinding tonight. I wanted to get Hasker, and we need like 2 more levels. So we're just working on that real quick. We'll be getting off very, very soon. I've been invited with your own stream. If you need to raid and dip, of course, I totally understand. You had your own stream. You're no doubt tired, hungry, thirsty, need a snack and whatnot. Of course, I understand, but if you would like to lurk, we'd love to have you here. Let's go into all Fantasy Tactics. Ooh! I know a lot of people have been getting into that one from the remake. I'll admit, I was never really a big Tactics enjoyer just because I'm very bad at tactical RPGs. I love the idea of them, but I'm really, really bad at them. If it's any harder than like Fire Emblem Awakening, yeah, no, I'm probably never going to finish it. And I say that with the full knowledge that Fire Emblem Awakening is a very easy Fire Emblem game. Oh, I mean, Waka. Waka Waka. What you're saying is Discord Advance Wars, Tom. I've actually never played Advance Wars. I was going to look into it when they had the, what was it, the remake, the remaster, whatever you want to call it? What was that called, like, Boot Camp or something? I can't remember what I called it now. But I'll be honest, I actually don't even know where my Nintendo Switch is these days. That's how little I play it. I kind of got the Switch for like a handful of games and didn't really vibe with a lot of them, unfortunately, so yeah, my Switch is kind of a paperweight somewhere. And Orin really is like putting in the work. Like, Titus is fine, but like Orin does like so much damage. I don't remember Orin being this much of a house. Also, 1 and 2 is some of my most played GBA games. Also, Fun vs. Friends at Man to huddle around link games was a pain. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of weirdly nostalgic for link cables. Okay, here we go. Titus here. We get Hayska on Titus. Then, we have Yuna, Friend Sphere. This isn't the teleport one. Oh, no, it is. I was... never mind. I'm done. Okay, Titus. Warp to Titus. Then, we'll use the HP sphere here. We'll use the power spheres to get another 500 HP. And then we can use the ability sphere to snag that Hayska. And then finally, we can return sphere and get Yuna all the way back to where she was. Which was somewhere. Where were we? We were here. Perfect. I feel like I big brained that. And you know what we could do for an encore? We could even give... I'm gonna do this. This isn't even good. This is not good, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give Orin Hayska as well. Everyone gets Hayska. Because it's such a good spell, I want everyone to have access to it. If we get another white magic sphere, we're giving that to Waka so he too can get Hayska. You get Hayska, and you get Hayska. Everyone gets Hayska. I also had to explain what a link cable was while working my Nintendo job because the personal translation of it never heard of it before. It made me feel old. I remember Yomi telling me a story where she had a similar experience. She was in like a, what's the word? Like a second-hand store, it wasn't a thrift store, like a used game store, I guess it was. And she overheard a conversation between like the cashier and a teenager in the store where I had to explain what a memory card was, a PS1 memory card. I guess in hindsight they do sound ridiculous by today's standards. Alright, I'm gonna close the game real quick. We're gonna do a quick refreshing pause on the game because it's been a little bit over an hour and I want to make sure it's not gonna crash. There we go. Everyone gets Hayska except Lulu and Kamari. Lulu and Kamari should be glad they're even coming along, frankly. Memory cards were actually clutch. I'm not gonna lie, that the one thing that I do miss of memory cards is... Okay. I feel like anyone that played games on a PS1 or PS2 or GameCube had this experience at least once. And it was the experience of you go to a friend's house and you bring with you a game that they do not have so you can play it together. And then, actually, I'm going to put formation members. Put Waka in for Titus real quick. So, yeah, you bring a game with you, you bring your cut memory card, and then it's like, oh, don't worry, I have my save data. We can play with all the unlocked characters and stages. And you can't do that anymore. That sucks. Okay, we're just going to run from this battle. I don't want to use any resources on that guy. Alright, here we go. Just around this corner. I think. Yeah. There it is. This is the second major roadblock for a lot of people, myself included.
Zanarkand is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know?
I know.
I still haven't thought of anything.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna.
We'll do
Let's go
something.
to
Good plan.
Zanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey. Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Man, yeah, Riku's face here really does
Star
look
of the
off.
Zanarkand Apes.
I know, like, the
Didn't anyone tell you?
remastered faces aren't great, but, like, that was a really unflattering angle.
Huh?
Hello again. I'm here too now.
Ah, the son of Jekt.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You could just shout.
You are not fighting him alone!
Just go.
Riku,
go.
what are you gonna do? You do no damage.
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jekt.
Also, how did you turn back into a
Not if
person?
I can help it.
You're like a weird stone man before. Oh my god, Kimari had dialogue. I'm sorry, it's really funny, like, Kimari's there with his spear, and Waka's just got his fucking blitzball. It's hard to take him seriously.
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave. Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path. One
So,
after another.
I don't quite get what he's on about here. Like, I think he's actually just bullshitting.
Kimari.
You could end.
Like, we know from Final Fantasy X-2 that there are more Ronsos. So either they retcon this decision, or he's actually just bullshitting this entire time, just to piss off Kimari specifically.
From his pain.
Maybe he took it really personally that Kimari was involved in fighting him before.
Land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy.
Seymour lying. Well, I know. I mean, true, but it's like, it's a weird, like... I guess it's weirder that everyone just believes him, I suppose, now I have to say it out loud.
Come with me, Yuna.
Come with me, you know, I just admitted that I committed genocide, but you should come with me.
Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
No, what do you know?
Oh yes, I also brought this with me.
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here!
Is this one of those, like, how did he just do this?
And your meaningless existence with it!
Like, what is this? Every time I fight, like, every time we fight Seymour in this game, I find myself asking these questions. What the fuck is this? How is it here? Is it alive? Is it a part of him? Is it a vehicle that he is riding? Did he summon it? Was it created in a laboratory? Why is he holding the spear by the very end? That's not how you hold a spear. I have so many questions every time I see this fucking guy. Anyway, we're gonna cast Heiska. Okay, so this is his main shtick. Lance of Atrophy inflicts the zombie stats, and then he casts Full Life. And Full Life just fucking kills you when you are zombified. Thankfully, we have Heiska. Alright, Waka, you're getting out of here. I just want you to take part. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a trick to this guy. I don't know if I have the means to perform the trick. And it looks like the answer is no. So what I believe is the case, I think you can silence him with the right items if you have the use command. I do not have that, but I do have Poison Fan, which I believe can also be used to poison him. Well, I don't know if you poison him or the body. Well, it did damage, and he's got poison. We got poison to stick, okay. Unfortunately, we can't really do much as far as the old silence is concerned. Oh. God, the noise he makes when he takes when he gets Retain's damage sounds really goofy. We did, however, stock upon 99 holy balls for exactly this fight. So we can just cleanse that off immediately. Trade command. It's probably not worth it. We should really heal Titus before he dies. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to heal Titus with that. I have items for that. We have our bed potions. We just stole 1 billion of them. There. Right, let's get chilling. Albazola's cousin triggers a cast Murder Death Kill on him. Ah, you fool! You cast 4 life, but I am no longer a zombie, so it does nothing. You absolute buffoon. You know what? Just for the fun of it, let's see what, like, casting Fire Argon on him does. Yeah, that's pretty good. Orlan, hit him with a sword. That's also pretty good. I think we're one more stack of cheer away from max. I don't know if everyone here watching, if you have Unisummon, you get exactly 1 turn before Xemodendrobium carries it. Okay, so Dispel, I believe only affects our haste. So we just reapply haste. I believe we still get our cheers out of this, so... Okay, Protect is rude. Unfortunately, our brain does not remove Protect. Oh, it's also immune to it, but we know we do have. We do have Dispel, which we just got to remove his Protect. But this is gonna hurt. Ow! Yeah, that fucking hurt. Okay, let's start by picking up Titus. Yuna's fucking dead. Okay, Orlan, pick up Yuna. I told you this fight was hard. Okay. Reapply Hasteker. God, Hasteker is so MP greedy though. Advanced Atrophy is fine. Get the counter. We can Holy Order Titus. And then we can use some Albed potions. And then I think we're just going in. Can we summon a guy? We could summon Grand Summon Albaz. I don't know if he's gonna do his Grand Cleaver or not is the awkward thing. I'm just gonna use another Albed potion, I think. I think we need that to survive another Crossclave. Got him! Okay. We can maybe throw some shit at him just to do some damage. Forgot we had those. Let's try Fire Gem, see what that does. Honestly, for no MP, that's not terrible. Reflect! That's annoying. Orchis auto attack mode. Okay. I don't quite know what that means. But I do know I'm dispelling that reflect, because there's no way I want you reflecting shit onto us. I doubt Power Break works, but maybe it does. What if we hit the Morty Orchis instead? Oh, it does no damage. Flare! Ah, you fool! He was trying to reflect flares onto us! What a buffoon. Well. I guess we'll throw more shit at you. Fire gem seems pretty decent. Get a bunch of them. Mort absorption. He's Mortibs. He's Morting. No, it doesn't quite work, doesn't it? I was trying for a Morbius thing, it didn't quite work. Oh, another route turn? You shouldn't have. You insist. Good thing we stole all these bomb gems, or fire gems are. Oh, nice crit oven! Jesus, 6,000! Oh. He's glowing. Ready to annihilate. That sounds ominous. I don't think I want you to annihilate. I really don't think I want you to annihilate. We got another turn for Yuna here, so we'll throw the fire gem and then summon on her second turn. Other parts when he has his morting time and more to do all over those guys. You know what? Let's grand summon it. Let's bring out Albaz to destroy this fool. This literally is Yu-Gi-Oh! We're literally doing Albaz versus Albazoa. My favourite part of the Bandit Law is when he just mega flares Albazoa into oblivion. And breaks the damage limit considerably. We got the overkill there. Nice. 13,000 damage, by the way. We could have done that like 5 turns ago. Man, that boss was a lot easier than I remembered it being, but I definitely got walled hard here back in the day. Like, twice I remember getting walled here for a while. He just leaves. 13k twice, exactly, yeah, once to both parts.
And stay up there!
I have no one else has any reaction to that. Just like, yeah, okay, just leave. Oh, we've got level 4 key spheres. I have no idea what we'll ever use those for, but nice, I guess.
He will become sin with my help.
Well, don't help him then.
Lies. Forget them.
If he becomes sin, Sir Jecht will be saved.
We're leaving.
You know something, tell me! Tell me.
Sin's my old man.
You hit your head.
Sin is my old man. My old man became Sin. I don't know how or why he did it.
Before key spheres, man, if only this was spell Kamara was closer. Well, yeah, we need another one to get there. I guess we could move him towards it. And we can get him on the path to Ultima.
I knew it was true.
I don't know if we'll ever find a third key sphere to get him in there, but...
Sorry.
Even knowing that Sin is your father, still, you know I must.
I mean, you know that Titus doesn't like his dad.
Let's get him. I think my old man would want that.
You'd fight your own father?
I'd pay to fight my own father, Titus be like.
No problem there.
About your old man. You sure this ain't some kind of bad toxin dream or something? Then...
It's really weird that everyone, like, what's the word? The Sin's toxin thing,
I didn't hear nothing.
no one questions it,
confused, yeah?
and yet I don't think it ever actually comes up.
Why'd all this have to happen?
Like, maybe if you talk to, like, random NPCs it comes up, but, like, I don't think you ever meet a character who is also affected by Sin's toxin. Could be completely wrong on that, but I don't remember seeing any like that. We should probably also use an MP. You know, we should use this MP for Yuna. She's like our mage, isn't she? Yeah, we should use it for her. Bye, Matt. My dad would love if I tried to destroy entire property, yeah. Oh, wait. We are out of speed spheres. That's okay. I think we can distill that from someone. Oh, we forgot to use that on times before the fight. See, that's fine. It worked out. Oh, it's also speed. What is this? Osmose. Also, possibly not an awful spell to put on Yuna. Like, MP drain spells tend to be better than HP drain spells in my experience. I'm sure there's probably a save point around the corner, but I want to save. Yeah. I want to save, but I know there's a save point rather than guess and gamble. I've done that before in games, and I've been burned by that before in games. Okay, speaking of distilling speed, pretty sure Walker has it. Oh, we've got ability. Where's speed? Look at my... No, he has mana. Was it Titus? I thought we had everything covered. It was Titus, okay. Speed! Just pass the time. Speaking of MP drain, I would often forget your character's Star Ocean 3 died if they reached 0 MP, making the variables for MP drain a huge problem. They just die if they reach 0 MP? That's wild. I mean, I guess if you're playing a game where MP is that important, I guess I could understand it, but that's a little bit harsh. It is quite funny though that you can do that in a lot of earlier FF games. Final Fantasy 5 and 7 in particular, I believe, there's a few bosses in those games where you can just run out their MP and they just run out of things to do. They just kind of look at you for the rest of the fight. Like, they try to cast spells, but they can't because they have no MP and they have no means of recovering it. It's actually how quite a lot of challenge runs of those games are made possible, because otherwise it would just be not feasible. And applies to the bosses too, so it adds an extra strategy. That's kind of neat, actually. I do like the idea of, like, winning a fight through a method that isn't just whittling down HP, you know? Happens in Mario RPG too. Bosses come out of it. Really? Do they at least give them basic attacks, though? Like, can they at least just bonk you on the head? Because that's where the issue comes with, like, the FF5 and 7 ones, where certain enemies in those games just don't have basic attacks coded. So when they're out of MP, they literally just sit there looking at you. Most of them have other attacks, yeah, but sometimes they try to cast and don't work. Brilliant. Isn't all win conditions are bad? They are! It's a very careful balancing act, I think. Like, I love that the steal command in this game is a win condition for you. Oh, there's a save point right here. But at the same time, if every enemy could just be killed by that, it would be boring. You know, the encounters would have no reason to exist at that point. Character cast struggle like a Pokemon. Exactly, Zordon. Yeah, Pokemon has a failsafe for that, exactly. Gasp! It's blue! I'll be honest, I completely forgot this scene. I had no memory of this scene at all.
What are those?
Those are Faith.
Walker acted up in his most dated memes as he looks at Titus's shoes.
A summoning. Someone is using these Faith. Someone is drawing energy from all of them.
This many?
Who wields power on this scale? And what could they be calling?
Hey, you know something, don't ya? Spill the beans!
Look not to others for knowledge. This is your journey too.
Uni might die, you know?
No. Arin's right.
We're gonna figure this out ourselves, apparently.
This is our... This is my story.
I'm not, Titus. It's really Yuna's.
What?
We're just kind of here. Well, I guess you were kind of here. I think Titus just fucking died. I think he's having one of those, like, you know, near-death experience things where your life flashes before your eyes. What are those, you know, Anakale? To be fair, that is something that 10 Julian would say. But just because he's on the cover of the game doesn't mean anything. Ah, well. He's on the cover of the game if you're in America. Just saying. There's no accounting for taste, but you will never convince me the American box arts for Final Fantasy games are superior over the European ones. There's not many things that I will gladly lord over America as being better in Europe objectively, but the Final Fantasy box arts are one of them. If you've never seen them, all of the European Final Fantasy box arts are literally just white with the Yoshitaka Amano like splash logo on the front. Very clean, very minimalist, very classy. So I have no idea what we're doing here. We jump in the hole? Can't jump in the hole. We open the door? Is that a door over there? Do we run up here for Mystic Quest? You know what? I actually don't remember Mystic Quest. Hold on. I don't fancy Mystic Quest box art. Let me see here. I don't even know if this was released in Europe, to be honest. Let me see here. I actually can't find one that's clearly labeled as... Wait, is this the European one? Is that? No, that's Game Boy. That's a different game. That's Final Fantasy Adventure. I can't find an indication of which box art is which. Apparently it was released here in Europe, but the Wikipedia only shows the North American and Japanese box arts. Hold on, let's type in Europe. Europe box art. I think we got the same. As far as I can tell, Mystic Quest, we both got the same version of the box art. Japan got like the little chibi character on the front, but we both got the same just generic looking man on there. Just clean up after yourself. You left your takeout on the bloody table.
Welcome home.
You...
Remember me? We met in Bavel.
Yeah?
But that wasn't the first time we met. I've known about you for a long time. A long, long time.
I feel like I know you too. Where are we?
Silly, don't recognize your own home?
There's a lot of trophies. It kind of looked like his sword, actually.
What's gotten into you, hey?
Like a jump scare.
Wake up! Wake up!
Wait, maybe he is dying.
Wait, this is a dream.
Precisely.
A dream? Are you crazy? I don't have time to be dreaming now.
You're wrong. It's not that you're dreaming. You are a dream.
Huh? Wait a sec.
I'm gonna be honest, I still don't quite understand this plot point. I'll be real.
Long ago.
Did you just call me dreamy?
Yeah, with Machina, right?
Yes, a war between Zanarkand and Bavel. Bavel's
I love that
Machina assured their
giant
victory
diagonal
from the
waterfall
start.
in the background that
Spira
serves
had
no
never
obvious
seen
purpose.
such power. The summoners of Zanarkand didn't stand a chance. Zanarkand was doomed to oblivion. That's why we tried to save it, if only in a memory.
What did you do?
The remaining summoners and the townspeople that survived the war, they all became faith for the summoning.
The summoning? You mean sin?
No, I mean this place. A Zanarkand that never sleeps.
So they all died,
What?
became faith,
The dreams
so they
of
could
the
summon
faith summoned the
a
memories
simulacrum
of
of
the
their
city.
own city.
They summoned all the buildings, all the people who lived there.
The people? What? They're all dreams? Me? Too?
Yes, you're a dream of the faith. You, your father, your mother, everyone. All dreams. And if the faith stopped dreaming,
So, wait, if Jekt is a dream of the faith, like, I actually forgot that Jekt was also specifically stated to be a dream of the faith. If he is, why don't we just wake the faith? Like, yeah, we lose Titus, but if Jekt is a dream of the faith, Jekt is sin, therefore,
what
by
if I'm a
transitive property, sin is currently a dream of the faith.
I like being here.
Therefore, if we just
we've been dreaming
remove
so
Jekt
long.
by waking the faith,
We're tired.
sin just poofs. Am I wrong?
Would you and your father, would you let us rest? Both you and your father have been touched by sin. Sin, the one around whom all Spira, the spiral, revolves.
What are you saying?
Father wasn't actually a jackass, Titus. We just dreamed to be one just to fuck with you. Like, that's the other thing. Like, did Titus and
You two are
Jekt
more than
exist?
just dreaming.
That's what I don't understand.
Wake up! Wake up,
Like,
please!
were Titus and Jekt real people,
Just a little
or is
more,
this just like
and maybe
what the people of Zanarkand's average amalgamation of
you are the
a
dream that will
celebrity in
end our
Zanarkand
living
was?
last.
This is like an ascendant dream, I thought. I don't know, I'll be honest. I like Final Fantasy games. I like the stories in them, but I'm not going to pretend that they're
Are you all right?
not occasionally incomprehensible.
Oh, phew.
Hey, we were so worried about you.
You okay?
I'm okay.
What happened?
Nothing. I blacked out. I was dreaming.
It's very Chrono Cross-ish in how it's somehow deep but also completely
I woke up.
confusing. It's very Nomura, isn't it? I think that's the best way I can sum it up.
Nothing like a good nap. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
Think of it that I turned each other in Spirit AI, and Titus and Jekt Etc. were born of that AI, so it's up to you if you see if something like Tron or Cortana are real. It's going to be really awkward then, when we get to the final battle, and it's like, you're just like, Titus, you need to kill Jekt! And Titus just like, I'm sorry, Yuna. As a large language model, I am not incapable of inflicting physical violence upon a real being. Oh. Oh, hello. Dark Plan. Yeah, I should have seen that would be the case. But can we TKO it? No, we cannot. Oh, it costs flare? Ow. Well, I mean, free limit break, I guess. Shoot, what does this thing lead to? What do we steal from it? It halves everything? God. Starcone. That reflect? I don't know what that is. You know what though? I think this might be a bit above our pay grade actually. I think we're just gonna leave. Outbreak is does Outbreak? Right! They're armored. That's how that works, right. What was the Star Cut we got as well? I know Star Cut was good. Reflect! Oh, that is good. Okay, so definitely worth stealing from those guys. Oh, definitely worth stealing from these guys. Kind of funny how the difference in just like power level between like these guys and the fucking Dark Flan. These guys just like tickle you a little bit. Dark Flan fucking murders you and your entire bloodline. Yoink, guys. It's very satisfying. It's nice that we have another, again, a way to just instant kill stuff with Yuna for free. It's also profoundly dumb that Mug costs MP. I'm still gonna be salty about that. Mug in 10-2 is actually like one of the best abilities in the game, in part because it costs no MP to use. I don't think the TKO is the trick. I think we want the rematch. Hey! Immediate value. Oh, you won't... Why did he throw the ball that time? He didn't throw the ball in the other guy. Weird. You know what? It's actually a perfect time to guard. Because if that hit Yuna, she would have died. Another small point of silliness, it's a little bit frustrating that you can't use the Albert potions outside of combat. Even though they're so good, you would definitely want to. Just not allowed because reasons. Oh, right, we're going to move... We need to move, like, Kimari. We were going to get Kimari to go towards Ultima. I have no idea if we can find another level 4 Kisu, but there must be another one in the game, surely, right? Oh, these guys. We have to do it with these guys. We've got so many Albed potions, we can be a bit reckless with them. Okay, we do need to get Kimari involved in this. I don't know, still taking this one. And then Waka. Actually, we can use Element Wheels, since that's a weak to fire, right? Great! He's on fire! Boom shaka waka! Hey! Max damage, nice! I think that's the first time a non-Aeon has hit the damage cap. Right, and now we just wait, and we'll just summon out, I don't know, Albaz?
Be strong.
Let's see what this does. Yeah, that's pretty good. Why did it do so much more to the one on the left? The one on the left took like 7k and that one only took like 2. Weird. I mean, it's not counterattacking, so I'm just gonna keep doing this. There we go. Maybe it crit. No, I don't know why it did so much less damage to one of those, though.
like we got a job to do, yeah?
I do not remember if this is like the correct way to go.
We're relying
Or not.
on you three. If it gets dangerous, pull out quick.
That's what she said, sorry.
Right.
Be careful, okay?
Unfortunately, we know from Final Fantasy X-2 that Waka did not pull out quick. Oh my god. I'm gonna go the other way, because I think there might be like something hidden there. Okay, you again. Let's armor break this and see what happens.
Your pain shall be twofold.
Okay, we did like nothing, but he is now armor broken. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's the job. That's a ticket. Okay. Armor break just makes it squishy. Very squishy. Osmo's good. Well, I was like, that was all of his MP. Jesus. White Wind? That's a good spell. And Demi's whatever. Like I didn't listen to that. It is still astonishing to me that they get together in 10-2. Like, it's actually like really weird to me. I'm gonna be real. Like, she dated his brother, and like I'm pretty sure at one point they say like they grew up together. Like, I don't know. It's all a bit strange. Also, I don't know why Orn has like a path here with a level 1 keynode and nothing here. Oh, we need more speed. Well, Waka learned Osmos. Good for him, I suppose. Hour. Oh, let's just refresh ourselves real quick. Waka do Osmosis chosen sessions. Wow, we didn't even get one step away from the freaking save point. I don't know, let's do a cheer. I mean, we need Orn to armor break it, so we might as well, like, buff ourselves up for when he does unbreak it. Oh, it's still on Titus, right? So he's going to test your random encounter resolve. At least the random encounter is a bit more tolerable without us having to try and get everyone involved. Like, we're going to be getting Kamari involved a little bit, but, like, only as much as we have to get him to ultimate positioning. That's another limit break for Titus. I want you to end first, so we can use another outbreak potion. Alright, Titus. Slice and dice, see what this does. I don't think this actually will kill it. At like 20,000 HP. Yeah. Probably not even very close. No, let's do arms as well, fuck it. If this works, it'll be very funny.
You, away!
Oh, it does work! Brilliant. Oh, I forgot to get the speed down. Okay, we can't go this way. Damn. Sorry, I picked the right way all along. I'm so good at this game. Oh, man. Okay, you are weirdly unassuming looking. Ow. Rude. Not gonna lie, the outbreak potions are stars. Okay, what does this thing say? Ah, it needs piercing. Watch out for confusion. Don't like that. Waka. Smack this man. Nice! Well, okay. You are just strictly worse than that guy from Mt Gagazet, aren't you? How embarrassing for you. Van Kamari just so we can get some credit for him. I think we haven't actually technically done anything with Titus. Mega Potion! That's a nice find. Let's bring Rocket back in. He just probably hits harder than Kamari. There we go. Alright, so if we see those guys, we definitely want to get some steals off them. Ooh, speed spits, we need those. Orin needs one. Waka actually needs one over here. Titus actually doesn't. And I think Yuna... No, Yuna had hers. She gets more HP. It's lovely. What do you actually use to activate luck spheres? Or luck nodes, I mean. Oh, we can move Kamari, I guess. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3. I think one more level actually gets us there. Fortunes. Ah! I actually don't know if I've ever found those. Right, into the brink. Actually, you know what? While we're in the drink, I'm just gonna equip Titus really quickly with... Oh, I thought we had a vigilance weapon for him. Did we not? I thought someone had a vigilance weapon. Well, that's unfortunate. You can only run from one enemy, one of the bosses in the arena. Ah, that explains it then. I've literally never bothered with the arena. I've never actually had like an evading counter weapon this early in the game. I think I got one like really near the end when I played before. Actually really nice to have though, not gonna lie. I wouldn't be too worried about this encounter in terms of like finishing it, but Waka and Titus we are still using them, so... Well, these guys are kind of tanky. I do know that the counterattack seems to be basically guaranteed, though. I hate when games give you like counterattack abilities and they're like so hard to trigger you basically never see them. Oh! Nice. Nice ball handling, Waka. Glorious shield. I love how, as well, by the way, Lulu was like, we'll be relying on you if something happens in the water, implying that... Oh, we still already have these guys? Okay. Oh, there's something over there. How do we get there? They're kind of implying that in this section, although we only see the swimming guys, it is implied that everyone else is somehow also swimming. Again, how the fuck does Lulu swim? Nice. Keep hitting Waka, or keep trying to hit Waka. Waka's what the kids call a ball knower. He knows his way around a set of balls. Waka's weapon also makes me wonder, you know. Who is out here making these actually lethal blitz balls, and for what purpose? Like, is Waka just like using contacts in like underground blitz ball to find these enchanted balls that can turn people to stone with but a touch? people from the past. I guess, but it's still weird. Like, why would you? Who would think to do that? You know? It's kind of the inherent issue of when you have a what's the word? Like a character that has like a very specific weapon. How do you then justify being able to find upgrades and replacement versions of said weapon? The first trial of Gagazet. Aim for the center with Wakka's ball. There's no other way we can do this. We need a ball. Aim to throw the ball. Bam. I guess Gagazet only welcomes true ballers. Okay, this is just embarrassing for you at this point, honestly. Like, I feel like this doesn't require the ball. I feel like this is one of those situations where it's like Wakka has one solution to every problem, and that solution is ball. And because it's the only thing he's good at, he feels obligated to use every opportunity. Let's actually try a bit more timing this time. There we go. I still question. Oh, there's a box there. That wasn't there before. Oh, level 1 key sphere. Not what we was really looking for, but I guess we'll take it. Me having to grind up for Dark Ends back to the pit. Yeah, I've heard that with the Dark Ends you really need like some ridiculous stats to even like have a chance, and you know what? I can see the appeal in getting that level of mastery with the game. I'm good. I'm not really feeling these guys. I think we'll just try somewhere else, thanks. The fleet looks so goofy when it's just like regular enemies as well. Has there been a game where you won that level of mastery? I guess for a while, Final Fantasy 14. I didn't mind with it. I think it kind of comes down to, do I find it fun to get to the point the game is asking me to get at? Does that make sense? So like Final Fantasy 14, when you're at higher levels, you know, you want to like max out, you know, your item level and whatnot. The way in which you do that is generally by just playing the game. You'll naturally acquire tomestones, which in turn equates to better gear, higher numbers. I don't think like the random encounters and like the general like way you go out grinding in 10, in my opinion, for me personally, is fun enough that I would want to do that to the point of getting everyone, you know, to post-game ready, if that makes sense. Oh, that's a behemoth.
How many steaks you think we can get out of these?
I mean, we can surely steal something nice from it, right? Watch out for heave. Ether. I mean, that is nice. It's not quite what I was expecting, but it's okay. We need some more speed spheres. Let's extract some of those. Oh, he is? You can't say attacks badly, actually. Dark attack. Oh, he's immune to dark. Let's get Orin in here. Jeez, Orin. I wish him Kamari as well, just to get him going. He must never be so gaming. You know what? Yeah. You know what? I don't think that's actually a thing in FF14. Yeah, that seems like a missed opportunity. Considering that game has a literal chef occupation you can do. You would think that having like a chef cook up a behemoth would be like the obvious use for it. So I'm gonna just summon Albaz just to kind of confirm this, I think. Funny because it's a thing in 11. To be fair, it might be in 14. I might just be forgetting it. I'll be honest, of all of the crafting classes, Culinarian was the one I had by far the least interest in, because Culinarian is really just like, you need way more unique items than any other crafting class. Like with Blacksmith, you might need like some ore, maybe some leather, maybe a bit of wood if you're making like a tool that has a handle. if you're doing like leather work, you obviously need leather. You might need like again, you might need some metal ingots or something. But like culinarian, all they need are various food ingredients, all of which are not used by any other class. So it kind of just makes getting the materials a bit of a pain in the ass. Everyone when a chef goes out to raid, hold up, let him cook. I mean, you want a chef on your raid team because they make raid food, and raid food is good. I say it's good, but it's also profoundly annoying. You! Okay, well, I don't think we're scared of you anymore, to be fair. You've only got like 2,000 HP. I think all of them will just one-shot it. I just might even one-shot it. Okay, Titus did not one-shot it. Did one-shot that, though. Jesus! Yeah, this thing still hits super hard for no good reason. What is with this enemy? Like, I'm not even mad, I'm just confused. Why does he hit so hard? I'm just gonna do this for safety, frankly. Like, this thing does so much more damage than you would expect, considering how little HP it has. It almost makes me wonder, like, if there's a, what's the word, like a bug in its code. Like, there's a number just, like, with an extra 0 behind its magic stat or something. But it's not even that strong, it's got 2,000 HP, it dies to anything, in theory. Kind of wish the chef job was a thing in more games. It's one of those things that's kind of hard to balance, isn't it? Because it's like, if you don't have, like, that aspect of, like, mixing ingredients, is it really a chef job? Or is it just, like, a job that's flavored like a chef, you know? Oh, it's an oak tree. Well, you know, it's vulnerable to fire. We did get fire armor for a reason. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, we'll take that. It's probably fine. We'll just get Waka in. And then visit with Titus. Actually, I think Titus has got... Yeah, he's got a Wound Break, you know. You can just, slice and dice. I guess that's the one good thing with enemies here doing a ton of damage. It means we get a lot of overdrives for Titus. I was debating on playing a bard under a College of Cuisine. I came across in the D&D game with a friend of mine started recently, actually. Went with their monster tamer class and said, but I too like the idea of battle chefs. I think the only one that comes to mind, I need you to all act very surprised because I'm about to shill Fabula Ultima at you again. I know. Helm shilling Fabula Ultima? That literally never happens. The way they do it in that game is very interesting, where you have... So your ingredients in that game have different tastes, different flavors. Not like specific flavors, they're like divided into like, you know, sour, sweet, and so on and so forth. But one is... Oh, this is very bad, actually. Can we summon while we are... Okay, we can't summon while silence. Good. So you have to get 5 different flavors. And the way it works is... when you cook, you combine any 2 flavors. You then roll a die, and depending on the die result, that determines what the effect of that flavor is for you every time you do that flavor combination. So at the start of the game, you don't know what they do. Wow, he does less than Yuna does with his own Fire Argon now. It's crazy. It's a really interesting way of handling that kind of class. It does mean that, like, when you're experimenting, you could eventually get to the point of, like, healing an enemy or harming an ally if you just throw it out without knowing what it does. That means you can end up hating every flavor. So, if I remember correctly, and it's been a while since I read the book, the way that it works is you can't repeat a combo, I believe. I forget whether you like re-roll or if there's like some other mechanism at play that stops it from happening, but essentially every one of your 2 combos end up being different. In fact, you know what? Hold on. Give me a second. We're going to do a quick reading with Helm. Because I have the book literally right here. I have the book right here. So this is the Fabula Ultima Natural Fantasy Atlas, which contains the Gourmet class. So let me just see what it says about how it works. Okay, so I'm just going to read from page 151, which is the Tastes and Delicacies. When you use the cooking skill, you combine 2 or 3 ingredients to create a special delicacy with powerful effects that will be applied to its targets. Every different combination of 2 tastes, even if it is the same taste used twice, will add an effect to the delicacy. When you combine 2 tastes you have never combined before, you determine the effect by rolling a d12 and consulting the chart on the next page. Most entries will also require you to make a choice, such as choosing a specific damage type or a specific stats effect. Once you're done, record the resulting effect on the cookbook sheet. From this moment on, that taste combination will always produce that exact effect when you use it. No 2 combinations of tastes in your cookbook can have identical effects. When you determine the effect of a new combination, you must make your choices in such a way that the resulting effect has no precedence. For instance, by selecting a different damage type or status effect. If you can't, you re-roll the d12. When it's completed, your cookbook sheet will feature a total of 15 effects, one for each possible pair of tastes. So I actually got it slightly wrong. There's only 5 different tastes, which is a bitter, salty, sour, sweet, umami. The 6th taste is your choice. You get to choose what the flavor is. And again, it does all different effects. I'll just really quickly go through them. If you roll a 1, it can cure a specific stats effect. If you roll a 2, it inflicts a specific stats effect. 3 recovers hit points. 4 recovers MP, or mind points. 5 deals damage of a type of your choice. 6 makes it so that until the end of your next turn, the target takes 5 extra damage from every damage source dealing a specific damage type. So if they would take 10 damage, they take 15 damage from, say, fire or whatever. 7 prevents the targets from guarding during the next turn. 8 prevents them from casting spells during the next turn. 9 prevents them from using skills during the next turn. 10 gives the target resistance to a damage type until the end of your next turn, which means half damage. 11 means your target treats their one attribute of their choice as if it were 1 die size higher until the end of your next turn. That's a very good effect. You might think of that as like, that's basically a buff. You know, it's like on par with, say, cheer or something. And 12 is, and during the next turn of this delicacy's targets, all damage they deal becomes type of your choice, and its type cannot change, which that's a very interesting one, because that's a kind of double-sided sword sort of effect. You could use that to like make your allies able to inflict a damage type the enemy is weak to, or you could use it to inflict upon an enemy in such a way that they can now only do a damage type that you know the party is resilient to. And that's how it works. That's delicacies from Fabula Ultima. Again, I'm going to shill for that Fabula Ultima every chance I get, because I genuinely think it's fantastic. I can't remember the last time I read a system and was so enthused by it without even playing it. And one thing in particular it does that I love, and I know I've mentioned this before, is I love the fact that the system actively encourages you to re-flavor and re-fluff things. Like that example there, that we were just talking about the chefs, the culinarian, the gourmet is the class name. If you're playing a gourmet, you don't have to make it food. You could make it, I'm an alchemist, I'm doing mixes, I'm Riku, I'm combining random shit to make things happen. It doesn't have to be explicitly food, and that's so good. Because I know for some people, like, I'm not ragging on her for this at all, but this is just the only example, the first example that comes to my mind. I know, for example, with Yoni, Yomi always had a big hang-up about bard classes very specifically. She always had this weird thing about, like, I don't understand, like, oh, I sing a song and you feel better, you know? And you know what, I understand that. I always thought about it in terms of being, like, a magical effect, but, like, no, I get it. In some systems, they don't actively say it's magic. They just say you perform and things happen, you know? So I can get that mindset. So for someone like Yomi, I mean, granted, Fabula doesn't have, like, a direct bard analog, but if it did, like, you could reflavor it instead of being like, I'm singing a song, it could be like, oh, I'm gonna chant and it's gonna, like, do a spell or something. I'm not gonna have the great example off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. You understand what I'm getting at. One of my favourite examples is actually in the core rulebook. In the example characters, they call them, like, iconic characters. They're basically pre-made, you know, just pre-made builds you can use if you just want to get into the action really quickly. One of the examples is a gambler-type character, and his weapon is throwing knives. But it even says in brackets, reskinned as playing cards. Because yeah, of course a gambler would throw playing cards. I did bards singing different keys. Barbershop Quartet bards, let's go. And Mega Flare really is very satisfying. And now he's gonna stare at us until we attack him. Well, if you insist. Gambit, exactly, yeah. Heck, Fabula also has I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I apologize if you are getting tired of my constant glazing of Fabula, but I'm not gonna apologize for how much I love what it does. It has a unique system that I've not seen in any other tabletop game, which is custom weapons. And I don't mean custom weapons insofar as, like, you can customize the stats on them. Like, I don't just mean, like, oh, you know, I've got a sword and I'm going to make it fire sword. No. Let's say you want to play Waka. Like, let's say you want to use a blitzball. There's rules for that. You want to use a gunblade? There's rules for it. It's not, like, super deep rules, but that's good because it means it's a lot more flexible to do what you want to do. If you want to use a gun lance from, like, Monster Hunter, you can very easily do that. I think the best thing I can say to complement the weapon creation system, you know Ruby, the Rooster Teeth series Ruby. You know how, like, in that series, everyone has, like, weird weapons that usually have, like, two functions? Like, Ruby's scythe is also a sniper rifle. Yang's, like, boxing gloves are also shotguns. Stuff like that. You can do that in Fabula. Very easily at that. Like, it requires no additional work beyond just using the rules ahead of you. This is why I see some superhero fantasy stuff here. You could do. You absolutely could do. I just want to Discord one-shot Kevin. I'm not gonna lie, I have been a bit tempted. If I run anything Fabula, it probably won't be until the bestiary comes out. Because the bestiary is going to have some new rules for creating monsters, because the core rulebook's rules for it are fine, but not ideal. There's a few weird things about how it works that's not great. Anyway, second trial of Gagazet. Hit the 3 panels simultaneously. Check each side before deciding who to send. Select hold. I mean, is the idea just that, like, I guess that's smaller? And then, like, Titus is, like, medium? And then I guess Rock is the biggest guy? Is that it? Is that not it? Does Riku have to do green? Okay, sure. Puzzled, I guess? Question mark? As it has bestiary, is that your thing? To be fair, it could entirely be a Helm thing, where I'm just pronouncing it poorly. But there's no A in it. It's not spelled bestiary, it's spelled bestiary. In fact, actually, hold on. I think I actually know where it comes from. Hold on. Headphone cable. Yeah, please, release it. Oh god. There we go. Chair wheel was eating it. Okay, so I believe that, if I remember correctly, bestiary comes from the Roman bestiarii, which were gladiators that fought specifically animals. So, how do you pronounce bestiarii, let's say? It is best, right? I mean, I'm just saying I think it is. Yeah, it's bestiaria. So it's bestiary. Okay, so according to Google, which we all know is like the most valid source ever, British English is bestiary. I am pronouncing it correctly. I'm now going to click the American pronunciation. So they both use best, but I'm just going to copy paste this. So this is how they say this is what Google suggests is the British pronunciation. Bestiary. And for some reason it recommends the American one is bestiary? What? Where's the chi come from? Is this a Matikane Tanhaisa thing? Where they ran out of characters, so they had to turn the chi into a T? A bit real, the general pronounce it bestiary. Could you stop nibbling on Riku, please? Getting out of here. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Although the encounter rate in this area is a bit annoying, you guys realize this is like the first real kind of like dungeon we've had? In terms of like a dungeon that isn't just a linear hallway. I guess Makalani has like a branching path, but you weren't required to use it to actually finish it, you know? Where's that on in? No, wait, this is the Mega Potion. You want to steal from it. That was it. You want to steal from you because you have the Mega Potion. Or not. I guess we got the lucky steal when we got Mega Potions. It's so weird that this guy is like more than significantly more HP than the other fire-breathing guy, and yet deals significantly less damage. I don't get it. Like, were these guys' damage values swapped? See, that was like nothing. I was like, I don't care about that damage. Wow, Kimari really is weak now, huh? Let's get Titus back in there. Maybe Gagazet in the next game I feel is more known with encounters. I don't remember Gagazet in 10-2, to be honest with you. I know you go there, but I don't remember anything that happens there. Actually, no, I tell you what, I remember one thing that happens in Mt Gagazet in 10-2, and it's the obligatory hot spring scene. Okay, we know what we're doing with you. Let's get in Luna so we can nick something from him first. I don't think this will work, but it'd be very funny if it does. Wow, that is very funny. We have got star cartons for days. I have no idea when we were going to use them. I mean, they're good items in a vacuum, but I don't know when they're good to use. Oh god, he literally can't do anything.
No time to waste. Let's go.
No time to waste, Orman says as he stands there posing. How's HP's doing? Oh, okay. You are not kidding about this encounter rate, though. Oof. I don't think he was on. That was a stutter. Don't do that to me, game. Alright, next time we find a safe point, we're gonna refresh. Nice. Kimari into the obligatory steal. Well, steal attempt. We can probably just finish this guy off with, like, Albaz. Oh, he's actually kind of got a lot of HP left. Ah, that's fun, I got Fire Armor. That's pretty good. We do get to blank all of his statuses. We have to look at all the old secrets pretend to when we get to it, because it's still a minute. Pretty sure you can get all three of the main girls in that very hot spring scene if you do certain things. Oh yeah, it's during the one where the mission where you're trying to get you're trying to steal clothing. I'm not even taking it out of context, that's literally what you were doing at that point. Oh god, I'm surprised somebody ever made a job that uses someone's in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Ritual style. Oh. Explore someone's better than the second person.
They'll be upon us soon.
I guess the hard part would be how do you keep the little guys alive, but...
Strength.
Who is she?
Yuna.
Lady Yuna.
In Zanarkand, she awaits the arrival of the strongest.
She is still alive?
As much as Micah and Seymour.
Everyone in Yevon is zombies.
Lost your nerve?
No. Nothing frightens me.
Imagine
now.
how funny it would be if the Outbed just like got in one of their airships
would be proud.
and just like flew over
I must not
Brazil
let him down.
with like a giant sprinkler system and just like sprayed like high potion from above. And all the Yevon guys just like crumble in on themselves because they're all zombies. Like, Ether's not a super high value steal, but it's not a low value steal. Wait a minute, Yuna, all coming together now. I don't know if you are armored. I think we're all powered regular. I've just noticed something, I can't see it. The Behemoth's face in this game specifically. This specific interpretation of the Behemoth. Well, I need to visual aid for this. Oh god, I don't remember what his name is. Shit, hold on. Bear with me. I'm going to have to Google a thing, which will in turn help me find the thing I actually want to show you all. It will not be worth it. That's never stopped me before. Wait! Oh my god, I didn't realize that was actually his name. Hold up, hold up! Hold up! Wait a minute here! I deadass forgot this was his name. It's just him. It's just the guy. This is the same man. Like, I was just thinking the face, but actually there's more than I remember there being similar. Well, you know how it goes. Everything is in fact Yu-Gi-Oh! What is this? I've actually read this card. What does it even do? Normal summon set is covered with 1 tribute base. The original attack becomes 2,000. 1 tribute summoned, you can target beast monsters in your graveyard equal to the number of monsters tributes returned to hand. Wow, that sounds really terrible. Okay. Big on with you. Banished face down. Alright. Now I've had an obligatory Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference. I'm not sure there's one standing up. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in some of the He appears like a bunch of artworks where he's just like getting completely destroyed. Like Behemoth in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like on par with Dark Ruler Hades in terms of like characters who just appear on card artworks to get completely destroyed.
It's over.
Bonk. That's a pretty juicy crit though. That's always getting mauled by missing kangaroos, exactly. He's just like a jobber. Okay. We will save. And then we will restart. No, one more save. Always save twice. Boop. Isn't Gagagigo kind of like that too? Gagagigo appears on a lot of artworks. I don't remember. I don't think he's usually getting like butt blasted though. I'm trying to think what other ones that Gagagigo appears on. Like he appears on My Body as a Shield. But like in that one, he's not really like getting destroyed. He's like being saved by Marauding Captain. Warrior Diagrapher though, yeah, he's a jobber, 100%. I'm gonna be honest, it took me an embarrassingly long time to understand one of the Warrior Diagrapher puns. So like a lot of the cards that he appears on have like really goofy names. One of them is a trap card that you activate if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effects. And it basically allows you to activate a field spell from deck, and you reveal 5 monsters in your deck with monsters that can be special summoned with different names. Your opponent randomly picks one for you to special, and the rest gets shuffled into your deck. So monster pops, you get a field spell, and you get to summon a guy from deck, but not of your choice. There's 5 guys randomly. It took me an embarrassingly long time to understand the pun in this card's name, because the English name for this card is How Did Die Get Here? And for the longest time, I'm like, what a really clunky name for a card. And then I said it out loud. And then I realized the card is literally asking, how did I get here? Alright. Let's fire our last few levels, and then onwards. I think my favourite Diagrapher card, though, is Unexpected Die. Not just because it can, well, you know, not just because of that, but also just because, like, it's very fun to use it as a verb. Because you can just say, like, I'm gonna die. And like, people will know what you mean. We have gone from, like, being so poor on... Okay, we need another level 4 key sphere. And then we can get Ultima. Although we actually can't get Ultima because we don't have a way of getting Luna to get to Ultima, but it's fine.
It comes.
It didn't really come, did it all? It was already there. Like, it was already here. You came to it, if anything. Anyway, welcome to this guy. He's here now, apparently. Well, first things first, Heiska. Gotta go fast. Next things first. I don't actually know what we're doing with Marker. I don't know if this thing can be, like, status at all. Well, it can't be silenced, that's for sure. I'll be honest, I have no memory of this boss. I remember it exists, and it apparently has a metric fuck ton of statuses. That's horrifying. How many statuses would you like to inflict today, sir? Yes. Okay, let's get in Yuna. Let's start by throwing out some Our Bed potions. I don't think this will cure... Actually, it doesn't cure any of these statuses. That's unfortunate. What have we got on us? Is this like Curse? Hold on. Ace and curse. Okay. That's no overdrive, and I don't want to have no overdrives, so... Okay, well, I want to bring in... I thought I'd bring Orin again. Orin's got, I think, immune to sleep. And he's also got the haste on him still, so... I'm getting the cheers going. I'm actually not sure how good this is, but, you know... It does something. High physical and magic defense. Well, how is it against a fire raga? Wow, that is high. Hey, fair enough. You weren't goofing. Orban does also hit like a dump truck, so... You know, I'm not high potion Orban. I don't want to die. Mana breath. Okay, I mean that's annoying for sure, but... You know what? I'm gonna just establish haste on Yuno as well. That's what I can. Hail Sweep. Is that a counterattack? Protect. Excuse me, you're not allowed green numbers. Who allowed you green numbers, sir? Right, you outback potions. If it hits us back from this, we know that it is a counter. Okay, it's not. We can at least dispel the protect. Okay, second verse, then was the first a bit loud and a bit worse, but... Okay, Titus is the only one that didn't get slept there. Got a mega potion. Chuck it. Fuck it, we got mega potions, we'll chuck them. Doesn't do anything for the statuses, but... Well, that's like the best person to take that hit, I think. You know what? We don't need overdrives. Just hit it really hard. Can we? We can't even Grand Summon. Although ours is like nearly full. Let's go for it. Ours like needs the tiniest amount of damage to fill his bar. Me heals ours is life bosses. What the fuck? It's true! It's true! Green numbers on the boss are not allowed. Nice attack, idiot. Now get mega flared. Just jump cut to the flare. $18k, not too sad. Hail Sweep does not much. Mana Breath, this will probably hurt a bit. A bit? Wait, no, that's halving our HP. It's a gravity attack. It's a gravity attack. Ah, that's what it is. Rude! Extremely rude. Okay, do I just miss? And then bring it back? Jesse, thank you for the follow! Welcome in, welcome, welcome! No, I think we can get another one from just hitting it. Oh, it's reaching like fucking crazy, though. Uh-oh. We're immune to statuses. But, oh, this is not great. I'm gonna gamble on this not killing us. Okay, but it also didn't fail overdrive. It's regenerating more than we're dealing to it! Ah, this sucks! Ugh! Faraga. See what that does. Well, I did more damage. Come on, I need you to stop dodging this, buddy. You're throwing. Wait, he's cursed! Curse works on Aeons? What? What? But they've got ribbon! Huh? Does ribbon just not work on curse? What the fuck? That's horrifying. Well, I guess we're throwing out... Do we even bother throwing it? I guess we can do it without the, We can do it without... Hey, that stuck. Let's go. Oh, no, it didn't stick. It counts with haste. That's horrifying. Okay. Well, we have Dispel. We can Dispel the region. And the haste. Okay, don't haste him. Message received. Or slug him, rather. Stop casting regen, you shit! I wonder. Wait, I've got a big brain play here. I've got a galaxy brain play here. But I need to get the party to line up. Stop casting Kuraga, oh my god. Okay. What if we cast Dispel on him? Removal of his buffs. Then, what if we use... It's a use item, okay. Here's my plan. What if we have Yuna use a Star Curtain on the boss to inflict Reflect on the boss? Well, now she's asleep, so that's horrifying. Okay, I think we're losing this one. Call me Little Miss Cynical, but I think we might be about to fucking die. Okay. Establish haste gun. We need to heal ourselves first. Actually, we don't need to heal ourselves. Orlan can do the healing. Orlan, make a potion. And then we have Yuna use the Star Curtain on the boss so that when it tries to cast its spells on itself, instead they will be reflected back towards us. This does mean we now can't hit it with any other spells, but that's not necessarily a problem. Okay, that's definitely not a gravity attack like I thought it was. That's fine, because we can just cure ourselves. It's gonna be a bit slow, but we can wear it down. I swear that was a counterattack. Does this thing like counterattack every X number of actions, maybe? I'll back potions that out. If you do that with an Aeon, I kill the Aeon over. Oh, that's a good thought. Nice try! Nice fucking try! I'm not above dispelling my own reflect so it can reflect onto, so you can't reflect stuff. You can't, because reflect only like works once per spell. This spell is kind of expensive to use, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get up our Hasteska. I actually don't know when we lost our Hasteska, to be honest, but whatever, it's here now. Is there anything else we could do that might be useful? I feel like there's no shot this works, but it'd be very funny if it does. Yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't reasonably expect that to work. Okay, does this remove haste? No, we're still hasted. You still broken? Can't say. Break you again anyway. That's fine. Tail Sweep's very survivable. That's even more survivable. Excellent, excellent. We have our bed potions. Wait, she's no longer hasted. Is it Tail Sweep that removes the haste? Oh, out of haste for Titus. But we have got a billion MP on Yuna, so this is why we put haste on everyone. Let's go! How did you miss Titus? What the fuck? He's gigantic. Well, that's fine. Heal you off the floor. No more haste for you, though. Yeah, I think the tail sweep is what is removing haste. Oh, it was no haste? Yeah, so tail sweep removes haste, huh? I'll be honest, I don't think I'd have guessed that. I think I need a mega potion here. Good thing we stole those. Yeah, we can deal with that. It might be worth, you know what, I'm going to drop a Holy Water on Titus. See if we can't get a limit break off. Wait, Titus is the only one that's not fucking cursed. I'm dumb. Probably not massively worth it for doing it on... You still reflected? Yes, reflected, okay. Yeah, probably not massively worth doing it on Yuna. Well, let's slice and dice while we can. No, it wasn't bad. Not a terrible damage. Might be nearly... Oh, I was gonna say, might be nearly dead though. There we go. Alright. Well, we have to use a few more Mega Potions than I'd like, but we'll take that. I know there's like a... I'm certain there's like a better way to fight that guy. I'm just not smart enough to know what it is. I won! I'm winner!
Can't we rest a little?
No need. We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit. Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku.
Fine. I'll think on the way.
What if we just like... Oh, return sphere. What if we have another use for that or not?
Hey, come on, let's go.
We are. We're almost there, aren't we?
We've come a long way.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Zanarkand, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Braska will call the final Aeon. He will fight Sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Almost like becoming friends with someone makes you emotionally attached. Who do
Legendary Guardian? I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
Nah, all I'm really is the coolest character in the game, though. There's probably a save point ahead, but we're going back just in case. Wait, what's that? Oh, teleporter. Well, that's handy, I suppose. Would have been nice to have had that there like 2 minutes ago, but I guess the engineers weren't done yet. Must have been on coffee break. What is this? What do we get next? Oh, Kiraga, that's nice. What's the next one? Is that regen? Regen. Okay, so if regen doesn't expire, it's actually really good. Regen is another one of those kind of spells that can either be like amazing or terrible depending on the game. I tend towards like if regen doesn't expire, it's probably very good. If it does expire, it's probably very bad. That's how I generally evaluate it. I don't want that guy to fire breath us, so let's get in Waka. Waka can probably one-shot it, right? Or not. Okay, well, Oren can definitely one-shot it. We used Tigress. Let's get in the unit just to steal from it. And get the, insta-kill. What did you buy on Black Friday? I bought nothing. I'm kind of in a weird awkward position where, Lord and Lady Helm, more so Lady Helm, has been asking me, like, what do I want for Christmas? And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm in a very pleasant position, but it's not. I can't think of anything specifically I want for Christmas. Boo! Consumerism, boo!
A city dead for 1,000 years.
Another weirdly sped up line.
A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey.
One thing I find really weird about Yuna's FMV model compared to her in-game model is she has, like, much brighter lips in her FMV model. Like, she looks like she's got, like, bright red lipstick on.
My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could
Like, she's
pen
got
them
defined
down with
lips in her
words.
in-game model, but, like, they're a lot less bright.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there...
This is large to just make it the Final Fantasy.
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go. Down to Zanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go.
Hey, Brana, permission to do a Christmas pickup line?
Think about it.
Go on then, go on then. But
There's
only
gotta
because
be
I
some
love
kind
bad
of way we can
jokes.
save you, Yuna.
And pickup lines are always bad jokes.
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Uni.
Thank you, Riku.
Drops the sphere, sure.
Thank you for everything.
Are you a Christmas present? Someone will take you home and unwrap you. But I'm so bad. I said, no, you're fine, you're fine.
It's not over yet.
Tell Sid, thank you.
No. You can tell him yourself.
Please.
Uni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Riku's is still here, doing small reviews items to leave the party. I wonder if you could just ignore the sphere here. Like, I wonder if you could just leave it. Wait, that's how you watch spheres? You just hold them to your fucking head? I guess
Sir Orin,
not.
Kimari told me, When my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid,
We all know hated trope. People that permanently do a party with no indication of all stuff again. Yes!
I had always wanted to meet you someday.
Absolutely.
I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor.
Like, even outside of a gameplay standpoint, it's just very impolite.
Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone.
I'm sorry, Yuna.
And so am I.
The sinful spoils are still illegal. I'm sorry.
I suppose.
In fact, they actually are even better now.
Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Orin, I thank you. Come on.
I hate when you have to leave them with a quick wish you miss out on some secret.
Do you remember
I've never encountered that one before, but that sounds awful.
I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all
and I quit their luck because I lost their luck +2. Oh man, that's awful.
saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead.
I do wonder, how do you record a sphere?
I was all alone. I couldn't sleep.
Like, it's clearly not a technology that's difficult to use.
Celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted.
I think the closest we get to seeing it is like in
alone.
I
could see the fields where
there's like people with what look like film cameras.
Then you appeared, Kimahri. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared. Until I realized what a gentle person you are.
Kimahri mugs were a child.
You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far.
It's kind of weird, like Kimahri's kind of like coded, like he's meant to be like an old man.
It was the wish
in terms of like how he acts and looks with the pie. But like he really isn't. He's like a small monster.
I cried then. Because that was when I knew my father was dead. And I would never see him again. You just held me. Without saying
what
a word.
What do you suppose Walker is doing right now in this footage?
I cried after we got to Besaid.
He's just sitting there staring at the chocobo.
After leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimahri. You stayed. Kimahri, thank you. Thank you so much.
You did so much for us, like,
And I've always liked your broken horn.
Wow, Yuna! Fucking hell!
Waka,
I don't think you should be saying that! Jesus, girl!
I'll never forget my days spent with you. Growing up in Besaid.
What the fuck?
We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think.
Hey, Kimahri, I always thought it was cool how you were physically maimed. And mocked for it.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy.
I hate to ruin this touching scene even more than I already have, but you can clearly see on the left the geometry ends.
My big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister.
Because that's where you enter this map from at this point in the game.
What else?
So the camera doesn't normally look behind you. Emotional damage!
I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu.
Okay, Yuna, getting into TMI territory here. Look, I mean, I'm not here to kink shame, I'm just saying, time and a place, you know.
The newest guardian. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes.
What is an Abe? I still don't know what an Abe is.
I am... Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but...
It's kind of a shame that they actually do let you name Tidus.
So this
because like they then have to then write the entire script of the game around the fact that Tidus could be called literally anything.
Wonderful.
And it kind of takes a bit of the emotional punch out some of the scenes like this.
I wonder.
Like, Yuna can't even say his name.
I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all, I'm afraid.
Dramatic slow-mo walking.
No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
How do you re-record a sphere, for that matter?
What you up to?
The spheres just come with, like, Sony Vegas installed by default. Actually, it's probably more like Windows Media Player. You know, I'm just gonna go back and save again, because that cutscene was long. There's probably a save spot in the next room. But again, I don't want to gamble on that and be incorrect. I think we'll do a refresh as well. Save. Underwater. I mean, the wild thing is we know for a fact that whatever it is that Tidus, Wako, and Riku do to stay underwater for 5 million years, it's a skill that can be learned because Yuna literally does it in Final Fantasy X too. Because she plays Blitzball in that game for some reason. It would be kind of funny actually if like she tried to take up Blitzball because of Tidus, and she's just like dog shit at it. Like she just tries, but she's just just irredeemably terrible at it. But like she's the main character, so everyone has to like act like she's really. That was weird. I was pushing up and I went down. Huh. Like she's the main character, so everyone has to act like she's really good at it, but they all know she's bad. Oh. Ow. Man, Owen really hits so freaking hard, I love it. I think we're done with Kamari now as well. I think Kamari has enough levels that we can get to Ultima if we get the key spheres. I have no idea if we will get another key sphere, but if we do, we're set. I'm just gonna double check myself on that. Okay, yeah, so one gets us down here and then Ultima's up there. Perfect. Also took a bit of damage there. Let's heal that off real quick. Actually, we've got Kiraga now. Alright, after our second time backtracking, will we finally advance to the next screen now? Hope so. Getting bored of this map. Where's that little crevice here? No reason, okay. Honestly, why does no one build at Zanarkand? Like, look at all these structures. Like, they're old as hell. They're old and weathered, but like, Sin clearly hasn't been here because we saw what he did to Kilika when he attacked them, right? Like, he destroyed that place. This is all largely intact. Like, this is just free real estate. Like, just, you know, clean up a little bit. Put in a rug, maybe. Well, doesn't this look familiar? I do really like this, that you come back to the point in the story that's being told. Even though we're not using those weapons at all. It just really recontextualizes this whole scene. Now that you have all the knowledge of, like, you know, Yuna's gonna die. Everyone's a bit glum about it. And near the end of the journey. And like, this scene is long enough that you definitely remember it from the start of the game, even on your first playthrough, you know? Like the opening scene. You definitely remember this. Which does also mean that, like, this is kind of where the framing device falls apart a little bit. Because you then realize that the entire game up until this point has consisted has consisted of Tidus standing here explaining to everyone here what has happened up to this point, even though they were all here for 90% of it. Like, it's just a bit weird, you know? Like, imagine if you go on vacation and then, like, the very last day of vacation, you just tell everyone that you were on vacation with what you have done up to that last day. Just a bit strange behavior.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
I guess, though, the idea is it's more about him telling them about his feelings and whatnot, rather than the direct events. And I guess also the parts that they weren't there for. As I figured it was saying the Fireflies or something. You know, you could be right.
There was more, right? Yeah, I mean, like that time.
Although he is now talking to them.
I think...
Yes?
I think that we should stop. Maybe. For now.
So I guess he was just trying to waste time to delay the inevitable.
Let's go.
But it's still a pretty clumsy way to waste time, isn't it? There's a safe spot. Well, we wanted to show her Zanarkand. We made it. Okay, this, I gotta say, this is something I'm a big sucker for. I love when games do we're gonna throw you into a random encounter, but we're not gonna play the regular random encounter music as a means of adding, like, dramatic tension or whatnot, or emotional weight. I don't know, it can be... Oh, I thought it was on time this time, whoops. It can be, like, it can fall flat occasionally depending on the music they use, but, like, it's good here. In the battlefield for the mood songs. Yes, exactly. And no victory poses either. And it's a leitmotif, exactly, yeah. Oh, there's a fortune sphere. We have one of those now. Should we use it? Yeah, it is luck nodes. I have no idea what luck actually directly influences. I think it's like critical hit, right? You want to Google that real quick. Let's find out. FF10 luck. What does it do? Let's see. It modifies critical hit chance, evade chance, and lowered chance of enemies' crits. If you're doing Dark Aeons, an increase in luck stat will mean you require lower stats in other categories to get the same thing done. Other than that, you really don't need to do much with it. Apparently, you can basically make accuracy and evasion useless by increasing luck. Huh. You know what? Let's put it on Auron. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but like, fuck it, we got a luck sphere. We got 2 luck spheres. Let's give Owen 4 luck, because Auron hits really hard. So if Auron can crit more often, then Auron would hit even harder. That's just science. Wow, we got half a step there. Oh, it's only these guys. We can deal with these guys. Nice. One thing I am noticing, I'm not sure if it's related to our choice of characters, but it does seem like, although Gagazet had like a bit of a difficulty spike in some regards, we are still very clearly outspeeding these enemies quite badly.
Enough.
There's a crit.
That's how it's done.
Hey man, I was thinking I need to circle back around to Titan again, these memories. It's a great game, honestly. Like, okay, 10 is not my favorite game, but that doesn't mean it's not a fantastic game. I think it would I think actually, you know what? I think I would probably say 10 is probably the easiest to recommend to someone who's not super familiar with the franchise, though. Like, it does things very differently to some of the other games in the franchise, but it's like such an easy recommendation. It doesn't do anything terribly. I guess, like, you could maybe argue that it does, like, the post-game's a bit rough, but, like, I don't think that really counts. I don't generally hold challenge content against the game. As long as the challenge content isn't, you know, impeding main progression. We got a Mog. Just the one. Mog singular. I have no idea what that is in the sky, but it's very pretty.
Looks like the far plane.
Oh, that is the far plane.
Close enough.
I mean, I was going to say Aurora Borealis, but at this time of year, this time of day, in this part of Spira, right, you're immune to that one. And look how much we're outspeeding it though. That's fine. We're bringing Albaz anyway. Uh, 17 got you into it. Oh, I'm assuming you mean 7. I look back at it with a lot of fondness after the fact. 9 was good, but didn't really resonate with me a lot. But I remember distinctly having conversations with friends about 10 on the new system. That's what got me on board. So okay, yeah, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, no, 9 is my favorite, but at the same time, people that don't vibe with 9, I don't hold it against them. It's a particular taste that I understand is definitely not for everyone. I love 9, I love the tone, I love the characters. I mean, they're not all great. Quina sucks. And Amaranth barely exists. What is a spiritual Taj? But I just love the systems and the overall just mood of the game. Wait, is Taj not for... What is Taj for? Oh, it's for Riku. Oh, who cares? MP Stroll, sure. Would we anything better for Tidus at this point? Not really, no. That's still really good for you. Dark Lord, would we anything better for you? Not really. okay. You probably could customize some better armor, but like, it's like overkill. Like, you don't need to really. Anything good to steal? Musk. I think that's only used for mixing. Walker! You're meant to be good at hitting flyers. That's the one thing you do. Titus, can you show how it's done? Thank you, Titus. There we go. Nice crit. God, I love how much all he's hitting for. It's weird, like, Titus fell off pretty quick. He had, like, a really big power spike early game, and, like, he's getting kind of crept by Wako and Oren. You know what? Can we do anything with his overdrive mode? Warrior, Ally, Slayer. I'll put on Warrior. I think we'll get more overdrives that way. Oh, we finally get to see the elusive heave. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's pretty powerful, I'll give you that. Fair enough, you know, it's pretty good. Okay, get Titus back in here. Start swimming away. Oh, another one? I preferred you a lot more when you were just casting Thundaga. There we go, yeah. Just cast Thundaga. That does like way less damage.
Farewell.
Let's keep everyone topped off. Oh, immediately Spider's face there. Sure.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the
So what's this guy doing here?
I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled.
Are you also a zombie?
Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival.
Oh, he's totally a zombie.
Go to her now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he's a zombie.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
What was that?
Zombie ghosts!
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait.
Oh no, the
she
cameraman's
encountered
drunk.
High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here, forever.
I always wondered what happened if a summoner hadn't gotten all the Aeons first, considering a lot of the Unset can also turn to superpowered fiends. It does make you wonder, right? Like, why do they have to go through all the trouble of getting all the Aeons? Oh, it's a robot. Can you also be provoked like the other robot?
Hey, you! Take me on!
Well, it seems so. That's gonna want an R break. There we go. God. Is this the exact same robot from before? Just recolored? Certainly looks like it. Let's get in Yuna so she gets contribution. No, we just pray. Fuck it. Can you rate the robot out of 10? I mean, this is more of a golem than a robot, if I'm being honest. Like, he's fine. I don't hate him. He does kind of look like, you know, early Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster, though. She's on with the crits. Yeah, if we find another Lux Sphere, we are 100% putting that into Auron. Ooh, Lunar Curtains. Right, that's the Protect one, isn't it? Protect or Shell, one of those. It's another spell that I don't find myself really using too much in this game, is Protect and Shell. Like, I'm sure they're good, but I don't know. I think part of it is because they don't have an area effect version. It just feels worse to use. Although, come to think of it, I don't think most Final Fantasy games have area of effect versions of Protect and Shell. Like, 14 does with Protect, obviously. Well, had. Doesn't have Protect anymore. I feel like there was one that had a area effect version, but I can't put my finger on it. Most games that don't have Protect and Shell, they usually use into Mighty Guard like 10. True, but that wouldn't mean we have to use Kimahri, and I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth at the idea of using Kimahri again. Which is very impressive, because I don't even have a mouth. Oh no, it's under special, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, I need to right armor break him. We could use Riku's like everything in FF10 a mixture. You know what? Fair. Very fair. Yeah, we need to armor break him. Titus is so bloody fast. You know what? That might be an idea, actually, get an armor break for Titus. Just have another source of it. Anyway, let's slice and dice. There's something inherently goofy about the fact that slice and dice is literally just run around and smash them a lot. It doesn't look very, like, graceful or planned, per se. Let's go in Yuna, just to get some healing out. Or we could cast Blizzaga. Or Thundaga. I kind of just want to see how much she does. Okay, I mean, not bad. It did say mental break works well. I'm guessing it's got like high magic defense as well. Can forgive Protect being a single target and stack our teammates Protect affects its resource. True, true. FF mode always had just like Protect the status.
You shall fear magic.
Yeah, I guess I should have really not used that there. Oh well. It's fine. Also level 2 key spheres. And I can't combine those into a level 4 with basic maths. Wow, 10,000 gil, that's worthless. everyone's so good with that because like single target haste and blood. True, actually, yeah. FF1, the buffs were really good. I think another thing that really affects it is, does it wear off? Like, buffs that expire are always inherently less valuable than ones that do not. But Owen might just hit damage cap the way we're going. I don't remember, like, what makes this guy start using anything else, so we're just gonna do that. He must have a physical attack, otherwise he would be incapable of killing you. You know what? I want to see. This is a lot of MP, but I want to see. We mental break it. I want to see how much we can do with a Berserk Gothic. Flying Gothic for the raid! Oh, welcome in our raiders. I'm Helm-Chan, the perfectly no more robot maid. World raid, open up, welcome up, welcome, welcome! Welcome in, hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're here today with some FF10. We're getting near the late game, actually. I think we're kind of about 3/4 of the way through, I'd say. Something like that. Making our way through one of the last areas of the moment. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. If you're to raid him, of course, I totally understand. You've had your stream, and no doubt tired, thirsty, etc., etc. So if you're to raid him, I totally understand. But if you'd like to lurk, we'd love to have you here. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Oh, plus the doors are getting different. Look, the doors are doing nothing wrong, okay? It's a skill issue, I'm telling you. Anyway. That wasn't bad. I mean, I was expecting more, frankly, for the amount of MP we put into making that happen. Please do anything else. It will take 2 more lunar curtains, why not? There we go, damage limit, let's go. Isn't that, thank you for the follow! Thank you so much, welcome in, welcome, welcome. Let's do for good vibes and double moon. Ah, well, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so if you do need to render, of course, I totally understand. And if you'd like to stick around, we'd love to have you, of course. Oh, actual zombies. They even have the zombie stats, that's kind of fun. So you take 1.5 times from fire? So how much is this going to do? Surprisingly little, huh? I do like how they have like the glowing eyes, just to really sell that they're zombies.
See ya!
Oh, Waka didn't get hit. It's fine. It's fine. Waka didn't need a hit there. Oh, I'm going to just do what I said I was going to do, which I'm going to put armor break on Titus, just so I've got a second source of that if I need it. But I don't think there's any others. Well, actually, hold on. I'm going to change my mind on that, because I was about to say, I don't think there's any other skills we care about, but I think we have quick hit yet. Quick hit's down here. That's what we save it for. We save it for that. When we get Titus down here, and we get quick hit, then we put that onto Orin. That's what we save that up for. Okay. New plan. Ooh, 4 defense, very nice. Needed that. Yuna's a little bit squish. Do you guys have anything to steal? Candle of Life? I have no idea what that is. Sounds like another item that's used for mixing. Oh, I just realized Titus being on Warrior with this counterattack's really good. I didn't even put that together, but like, yeah, obviously it is. What is Candle of Life? Oh, it casts Doom. Okay, this is worthless, got it. I might as well chuck an Albed potion. Actually, you know what? Save Titus' turn. Tag in Waka. Back with Waka. And then slice and dice. Again, I'm just trying to use as many overdrives as I can because that's how we get to the next one. I don't think I've ever actually gotten Titus's last overdrive before. I don't even think I usually get past Slice and Dice because I just tend to sit on overdrives normally. I'm trying to break that habit. You have a plan for the grid here. Do you have a favourite skill tree or grid across these games? My favourite skill tree is like not necessarily skill tree per se, but my favourite skill system by far is Final Fantasy V. Because that system allows you to do some very cool and very broken things. And it's just a lot of fun to mess around with. Alright, this one we have to take care of this guy first, or he will eject our party members, which is bad. Okay, that's good. Wow, just... okay. Obliterate them all. He doesn't even do anything. She's just here to look pretty. Rod breaking is such an amazing innovation. I just can't... yeah, rod breaking is another one, yeah. In that game, you could just use rods, the weapons, as items, and they just cast really high-level magic. It's really cool. Yeah, they should get away with a lot of things that you probably shouldn't normally be able to get away with. But it doesn't, like, break the game. Again, like, they should get away with fights you probably shouldn't have won. But you still have to, like, have a bit of your wits about you. It doesn't just... it doesn't become an I win button, if that makes sense. I would even use this accuracy sphere here.
No! Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Fade!
There is no other way. Use me and defeat Sin. Only then will the people accept you.
I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else!
You see, he's actually justified because he was sad as a child.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
I think it doesn't eat cheese, but it helps you forgive a bit of his own cheese, like that living flame fight would be a nightmare for FF4. True, actually. I used to think Blue Magic was a true easy button FF5 until I smashed a mod for the first time. See, the thing with me with FF4 is there's a lot of... not FF4, FF5. There's a lot of things in FF5 that are, like, bordering on being, like, broken or abusable. But the thing is that the game kind of expects you to break it in some regards. And also, like, everything in that game that you can do to break it requires some degree of investment on your part as the player. Like, if you're smashing rods, you have to have the guild to smash the rods. If you're doing, like, say, blue magic, which is very good, you have to learn the blue magic, and in some cases, that's actually a real pain in the ass. If you're doing dual-wield Mystic Knights with flare swords, you need to master Mystic Knight, you need to master dual-wield, and you need to master Ranger for rapid fire. Like, nothing in FF5 that is very, very good is free. I think that's the best thing about it.
Hey, Braska. You don't
have the next have fun having us on someone dual cast. Oh, yeah.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
Oren, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will
He's come to kill grief.
And lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Oren.
Dual rapid fire spellblade. Hope you have unlimited sauce from the bowel basement. But yes, exactly. That's like the only one I would say is like a real pain in the ass is just leveling Red Mage. I would mind it less, except Red Mage is probably the worst feeling class to actually use. Like, it's usable. It's not like so bad that you can't use it and it won't do things for you. But it's like definitely one of the worst standalone classes. Like, if you're using Red Mage, you're always using it exactly for the fact that you're going to then put dual cast on a much better class. Kind of like with Kimari. We're using Kimari as a mechanism by which we can make everyone else better. Oh, we didn't use Yuna, whoops. Probably the worst Red Mage ever been. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Although, to be fair, Red Mage is one of those ones that's like, what else is it in? It's like, you've got Red Mages in... What's this? What's that stat? Hold on. Oh, magic defense? No, it's probably not terrible to have. Worth a level 1 detour. It's like, you've got what? Red Mage in FF1, where it's very good. Red Mage in FF3, where it's like... fine? Wait, level 3. Didn't we need level 3? I was level 3 here, blocking a 4 point of strength. That's not bad. Owen's got one here blocking a agility. That's not very good. Oh, right. I know Entrust is like one of those shenanigan ones where it's like this ability just lets you give your overdrive to someone else. I guess I probably just save it till we get here, and then we can just like unblock this for Owen. And then follow Tidus around, I guess? I'll be honest, I don't really know what you're meant to do when you run out of places to go on the sphere grid in the linear path. I'm not that bright. So let's see, other Red Mages. FF5, yeah, very bad. And then you don't really get another Red Mage until, God, when? Like 11? Yeah, I guess like 11 and 14. Like the only other Red Mages. Hey, Zanarkand! Final Fantasy from the hit game Kingdom Hearts. I hate that. I hate that so much. Yeah, anytime in FF5 pre-plus unless I was okay with grinding Red Mage, okay. The GBA version with the quick save glitch. For me, when it comes to like grinding, I've said this before, I don't mind grinding too much if and only if it's either very fun, like the act of grinding is in itself enjoyable, or it's very brainless. In Digimon, what was it called? Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, I didn't mind grinding in that to get very powerful Digimon early on, because in that game, grinding is very easy once you hit a certain level threshold. It's pretty mindless, you just pick big numbers and you win. Something like FF10 where you have to pay a bit more attention to what you're doing for the grind though, that's a bit of a harder sell for me. What am I doing? Where's my cure? Also, Decade is a Red Battle Mage class, an interesting mix of Red Mage. I never tried that one. I only ever played the original version of 12. And I didn't really care for it much, I'll be honest. And I just kill some turns. It's lovely you can just keep the game open on your Switch and wait a day. That's a thing you could just do in that game? Huh. I guess if you find like a spot where everything respawns and you've got a good enough gambit set up that doesn't require MP, then I guess I would do it, yeah. 12 is definitely a game I definitely deserve to give a replay to at some point. The problem is just though, like, I don't wanna. I don't know, like nothing about 12 does what I want Final Fantasy to be doing.
That's how it's
if
done.
That makes sense. Like, I don't really find the characters very interesting. I don't find the setting at all interesting. I don't find the battle system very interesting. I don't find the story very interesting. At that point, I'm just playing it because it's called Final Fantasy. Another luck sphere. Okay, Owen, let's make you a lucky boy. Oh wait, no, it's a... Right, we have luck spheres, we need fortune spheres. Never mind.
Are the trials ahead?
Did you play? Oh, you're talking FF4. Sorry, I thought you were talking Final Fantasy 12. You're talking about Digimon, right?
Give me a break. I was expecting, parades and fireworks.
can ask for them after I defeat Sin.
I like the fact that Braska doesn't ask what a firework is. Which means they clearly have them in Spira. Alright. I think we're gonna wrap it up here, because I'm looking at the time. We're about our normal stopping time, slightly earlier. It's a wee bit. But, looking at the time, I know we've got a little bit of a thing coming up. Oh, actually missing, speed spheres again. Whoopsie. That's fine. We do get regen. Or as one of my friends likes to call it, regen. So I think we're going to wrap up for here. We're going to tackle this section next week, I think, because I know we've got a little bit of a one thing after another awaiting us up ahead. So we'll call it there. So please keep your arms and other body parts clear the closing doors. I'll see you via chat screen in just a sec. Alrighty guys, well thank you all for joining me here tonight. I'm glad we were able to overcome Mt Gagazet without dying horribly. It came close a couple times though, not gonna lie. I will be entirely honest, I genuinely thought we were not going to beat those bosses first try. Like Seymour, what's the name? Seymour Flux, I think he's called? Whatever that fight, Seymour riding his ride armor. There we go. Vile Seymour. I genuinely thought we were gonna wipe on that one. And then I was like halfway towards going, okay, we'll just wipe up on the whatchamacallit, the Sanctuary Keeper. But I genuinely was like, this ain't going so well, we'll try again. But no, we got away with it, we take those. I just noticed, Jam the Frog, we love Frog the Jam here in the manor. We are firm believers in that you should never exclude someone just because they are not part of an archetype. We do not say accept Frog the Jam, we say accept Frog the Jam. Mm-hmm. I actually really want to get a real life Frog the Jam. Actually, genuinely, okay, true story. So my sister unit and her human, they have a couple of little units of their own. And Lady Helm has been knitting for them lately. She's knitted like blankets and sweaters for my I guess it would be niece and nephew units. It's a bit of a mouthful, a bit of an awkward statement, but there we go. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to see if I can work out to throw together a knitting pattern to get Lady Helm to make me a Frog the Jam sweater. I would love that so much. I would wear that all the time. It'd be my prized possession. I guess those dolls for Christmas. I don't know how long it would take them to get them going for Christmas. Actually, so Lady and Lord Helm are not particularly easy people to buy for. Insofar as, unfortunately, much like myself, they don't really ask for much. I'm in a similar position where they've been asking me, like, what do I want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know. So they're similar where they're kind of hard to buy for. Lord Helm in particular is an absolute nightmare to buy for. But I took a bit of a gamble on one thing, which is I bought a Lego set for Lady Helm. Now, it's a bit of a gamble because she doesn't do Lego, but she does like doing jigsaw puzzles and does like doing crafting type things. So I found one of these nice like adult Lego sets, like official Lego sets, where it's like a bouquet of flowers. I've got the receipt, just in case. I would never be so reckless as to buy something on a gamble without keeping the receipt just in case. But I hope she enjoys it. I hope she does. It's tiny for the jam cause the icons on the clothing. Get the Saw movie? I wouldn't. No, we don't. None of us do horror. None of us do horror. The closest any of our family do to horror is I remember my sister unit years and years ago went to see something at the cinema. I can't remember what it was. They went to see some horror movie. I don't remember which one. And they left halfway through. She couldn't make it even halfway through. And you know what? I can't even give her shit for that. She probably got further through it than I would. Anyways, I need to go and wrap things up. I need to keep my skin going to a recharge, and I actually have some tidying up downstairs I need to do. Remember the slush machine? I made a slush before stream and actually finished it this time. But I didn't have time to do all the tidying up afterwards, so That's kind of what I'm going to do now. I don't have any particular interest. He seems to like a lot of things, but the problem is, his main thing is he goes to his country club, and there's not really anything I can buy him that relates to that, unfortunately. So, it is what it is. If nothing else, I've got him a load of chocolate, and that always goes down well. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for something else I can put with it, that's all. Anyways, we're going to do a raid out, and we're going to raid into... Let's have a look-see here. Couple of books online tonight. Ooh. Alright. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to be enjoying yourself here tonight. Alright, we are going to raid into Digi Rayleigh. She's playing Castle Crashers with a friend of theirs. She's got the DLC where you can customize it, and she's got a very fun-looking, goofy character she's made. So we're going to give her, of course, a perfectly normal made raid, as we always do. If you are not subscribed, that is fine. You can do a heart. You can do a smiley face. That's all I ever ask of you guys, because remember, you are representing me. Please be good. If you are new here and you've enjoyed yourself here, we do have a Discord. That's it, right? Well, let's go! Let's go. Well, we love Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Has lots of voids, so of course we pick that up. If you've enjoyed this, we have a Discord. It's the best way to keep in touch. I usually stream... well, I like to try and stream 3 times a week, but lately things have been kicking my ass. It's been 2, but we're doing our best out here, okay? I'm trying, man. We're back on Saturday with some more Mega Man X Dive Offline, where I'm going to hopefully finally unlock my handsome sword waifu, which may have been a large part that you wanted to play the game in the first place. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone. Give some love to DigiFay when you get there. And as always, it's been a pleasure to serve you all.